dead dragon and it's alive. Come on. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go. Dark Souls. There's a dragon. Giant fucking knife. We got trolls. What the fuck? I'll play video games with a gorgeous view. We have returned to the world of Dark Souls. There's a giant eagle. Oh my god, that bug explodes. You want to run, son? You sure you want to run? I can't move. So what am I supposed to do? Praise the sun. Oh, praise the sun. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is that? Dark Souls. Son of a bitch. Is that a mole man? Mole man. Oh my god, monsters. Did you see that? Wow. Mole man. Oh god, it's radioactive. A mole man. Wampin stick. Mole man. What is this, mother monsters? Is that a mole man? Mole man. Ew, the ground is fuming. It's radioactive. I gotta go around that. Oh shit, more mole rats. Hold on. Time for my Wampin stick. Oh my god, look at wow. Oh my god, monsters. Mole man. Ew, the ground is fuming here. Must be mole man, monsters. What is this mother? Wow. Oh my god, radioactive. Look at is that a mole man? Mole. Did you see that? Wow. Monsters. Mole man. What is this mother? Mole man. Wow. Monsters. Oh my god, mole man. I figure we'll just jump in early. I know people are going to be joining slowly, but we're going to try to get this going. I got this to work before I ended my first stream. What ended up happening was I finished my first stream, and on a whim, I was just like, gee, I wonder if it works now. So I accidentally forgot to turn my camera off because I was actually so excited to try it, and I turned it on. It worked. So I actually played through the what do you call it? The tutorial and the training so you could actually do an online match. And I went to test the online match, and I was incredibly confused. And then I went downstairs, we had dinner, and then my wife just played for about an hour, and I watched her play for an hour. And her experience is different than mine, and this is so fucking weird, this game. I don't know what's going on with it right now. All right? Thank you, Naga Sadao. Here we go. Error. This just keeps happening. Naga Sadao, who became a member tonight. Thank you for that super supporter level, which is very nice of you. That helps more than a regular membership. And Indead just re-upped the membership for 17 months. Says, sorry for being inactive. I'm back. Welcome, Indead. I'm just going to say this before I start recording for YouTube. If you guys could help out tonight, the best way to support tonight's stream is tipping. I need help with tips this week to pay bills this coming weekend. We've had 3 slower days of tips, which really sucks. I was hoping today with Overwatch 2 that we'd get a surge, and now Overwatch 2 hasn't been working all day. Okay? So, I'm trying my best, all right? I'm going to Keep trying. If it doesn't work on here, we can always try over on PS5. But I'm hoping to play tonight.
I don't have money to do it.
The queue is working better than it was earlier.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
All right, so if you can tip tonight, please do.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Stream in any way. All right. So what I want to do is I want to start recording because I want to tell you how weird the experience is with this game. Okay, here we go. All right, everyone. So welcome back. I am actually attempting to play Overwatch 2 again on launch day here, October 4th. I have no idea if we're actually gonna have any success playing the game tonight or not. Here's what happened. Earlier today, I attempted to play this both on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. It would not allow me to log in at all. It would just give me an endless errors loop or sit there saying there was like 40 to 30,000 people waiting and it would never join. Okay? I did a whole stream of the Evil Within 1 saying, fuck it, I'm not going to wait all day playing to Overwatch 2. It's not working. Let's play another game. When I was done with Evil Within, I, on a whim, when I was ending my stream, decided to jump in here and see if I could join. It worked. And I was able to get in, and I quickly rushed through the tutorial, and there was a training mode and practice mode. I used to go through them both to unlock multiplayer. So I rushed through them, and I booted it up, and I did one match of multiplayer. I just wanted to try it. It booted. I was like, okay, it works. So it was dinner time. Dinner was already waiting for me downstairs. So I went downstairs and ate, and after that, I said to my wife, it should work. If you want to play it, you know, she's been waiting all day to play it. I said, it should work now. It worked for me. So she jumps in. Now, here's the deal between the two of us. Her account is synced with her previous progress in Overwatch 1 because she had a Battle.net account and she was playing it on PC. So all that is synced with her Battle.net account. So she logged in and it says it's still trying to queue the sync, but she can see all of her stats from when she used to play on PC and all of that stuff. She goes to play online, okay? All the characters are unlocked in the game, except for the 3 new ones. Every character is unlocked from Overwatch 1, but none of the Overwatch 2 characters are unlocked. All 3 new characters are locked. This is not what Blizzard said would happen. Blizzard promised everyone you would have access to 34 out of 35 heroes, and you would have to buy the battle pass to access the final hero. They lied. You can't access any of the new heroes. It doesn't work, okay? Now, here's the weird thing. Mine didn't sync properly. So when I booted the game and I joined a match, it allowed me to play as all the new heroes except the one you have to pay for. So I could play as, what was Sojourner, and the other one, the female Junkrat or whatever her name is, Junk Queen or whatever. I could play as those two, but then half of the other cast was still locked for me. So I had some of the original characters and the 2 new ones, but the other half of the cast was locked. So just think about how dumb of this is. If you're someone who's playing this for the first time today, you can use 2 of them. You can't use the new characters. They're all locked. How does that make any sense? How is it Overwatch 2 if you can't play with the new characters? Right? So I literally just watched Kat play for an hour downstairs. And by the way, this keeps happening. I just watched her play for an hour downstairs. And
grow up.
Literally, she didn't get 1 new map. They were all exactly the same maps from the original Overwatch 1, just with a different time of day. So King's Row isn't night anymore, it's daytime and stuff like that. The characters look slightly different, but pretty much all play almost identically. Very little tweaking really has happened since the first game. It's now 5v5 instead of 6v6, and you can only have 1 tank on a team. So what's ended up happening, I feel, is there's a lot more emphasis on protecting the tank and making the tank succeed, because if that tank's dead, you're all weaklings. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more focus on that. But outside of that, it literally looks exactly like Overwatch 1. The new maps are not in it. She played for an hour and saw 0 new maps. And then the game also would not allow her to access the new characters. And she can't even figure out how. She was like, what if I buy the battle pass? I said, no, if you look, the battle pass says all you're going to get is the new character Kimiko. It doesn't say you get access to Sojourner or the Junkrat Queen if you buy that. It actually doesn't say at all how you buy it. What it says is, oh, you get it, you're supposed to get it from, like, the shop. But there is no shop. There's no shop in the game. It doesn't exist. You can go, like, the hero screen, and individually on each hero, you can buy skins for each one with the in-game currency. but there's no shop to speak of to buy anything. So it literally says buy this hero in the shop, and there's no shop. She was looking at if she bought the premium battle pass, what you would get, and the different tiers. None of the heroes are in there.
No, really.
Did I enjoy it? I didn't play it. I didn't play the game yet. She did. And the thing is, basically, she played for an hour, and in the hour she played, most people have no idea what they're doing because they're all newbies. So most people have no idea how to play the game, and they suck. And then a few people actually knew what they were doing, and she had like tons of wins with this one team. Because she's good. You know, she played it a long time. She knows the characters and everything. She's doing really good. But after an hour, she turned it off. She's like, I don't want to play the old maps. I don't want to play the old heroes. The game has no new maps, and I can't use the new heroes, so I don't want to play this right now. And I was like, I don't even know if it's going to fix itself, because they promised you 34 heroes, and you only got 32. Even after your account is synced, I think they broke it, and they, you know, I don't know if they're going to fix it. Because maybe that was their intention. Maybe their intention was that if you played the first game, you get all the same first game content for free, but you have to somehow pay to get the new content. At the same time, how does that make sense when people playing the game for the first time have access to the new heroes? That doesn't seem to make sense, does it? So I don't know. It's incredibly confusing. I don't even understand it. Why doesn't she have the new heroes unlocked? Her account synced fine and it doesn't unlock. It doesn't make fucking sense at all.
What do I do?
So what are we doing? I'm hoping we can jump in and play. I don't know if we can. I hope we can. It was, like I said, around 4 p.m. it was working. It's now 7 p.m. and now I'm getting errors. At least now the numbers are moving, because before the numbers were just frozen and never moving. So obviously something's happening. But, you know, will I ever even get in tonight? I don't know. Sucks. I had it working before, but then, you know, they're not going to let you sit there idle. They time you out. Nagasadao says, they also didn't carry over any legendary or special event holiday skins at all, even though they said that they would at launch. Yeah. Thank you to whoever just hit me $5. I appreciate that. Who is this? This is Anonymous. Doesn't say a name. Sucks you haven't been able to play this yet. Are you glad it's free to play and you didn't have to pay for it? I mean, can you imagine if you bought the game and couldn't play it? That's literally what happened with everyone with Street Fighter V. Everyone spent money on the game, $60, and sat there for like 3 days trying to play it, and nobody could play it. So can you imagine if you spent money and then it crapped out? But, I mean, still, it's a joke. Thank you for the first tip of the night. I appreciate that. Let's get a nice animation for you. I appreciate the support. How do I still not know where this is? There it is. Oh, that's what... Oh, it was screwed up. Hold on, I gotta reload the page. Oh, did you hear that bird outside? We got a lot of birds coming through, migrating for the fall. They've been coming through here recently. They hadn't been around, and they're all migrating now, which is really nice to see all the wildlife coming by. I enjoy nature, so I like these birds coming through. You can hear them on the mic. Excuse me, Mr. Warbler, what do you have to say about this botch of Overwatch 2? What's your opinion? Enchanted hat of money buff reduces your salt levels while the hat is worn. What the fuck? Look at the TV. Yeah, 30,000. It just glitched again. If it does that, it means it glitched and it's not going to work and you got to back out. If it ever says like 40,000, 30,000, 20,000, it's a glitch. It's not correct. That's not happening. It's the queuing is shit and doesn't work. So you back out, you restart it. So I'm going to try a few more times. And if it doesn't work, we can always try PS5. And we can just keep trying to go between the two until we get one to work. Like I said, it should work. I did get it to work earlier. Maybe it was just luck. But I think we're going to get one to work tonight. It would be nice if I could take pictures of wildlife. The problem is, you know, I don't have access to take a picture besides like going through like a window screen. You know what I mean? So I have taken some pictures, but you can't really see the stuff very well. I'm not a photographer. I can't go outside and sneak up on a bird and not scare it away. Good evening, Derek. How you doing? You saying it said 0? Yeah, it's fucked up. It's glitched. I feel like if we're diligent tonight, we will get a match. And we'll get in, we'll play a few, but we got to be diligent here. Good evening, Captain DCW. How are you? Haseo says, thank God this wasn't a holiday release. I mean, here's the real problem. This is the first release of the gaming season. If you haven't noticed, there's been almost no high-profile releases, and the few that have been out are, like, exclusive. Like, for example, Nintendo players are probably going crazy for Splatoon 3. They don't care that much about this, right? But outside of that, like, everyone else has been craving a game. Look how popular the Modern Warfare 2 beta was, and that's over, so now people want a game, and what do you think was going to happen? Everyone's trying to play it. I didn't try to play it again on PlayStation. We tried PlayStation earlier today at the beginning of my stream. It was stuck at 40,000, so we never went back and tried it on there. We could tonight. Final Lowcraft says he has access to the new character and didn't buy the Battle Pass. Wait, you have access to Kimiko? That's the Battle Pass exclusive. You can play as Kimiko? You're not supposed to. So that's another bug. Main Vega, thank you for the super chat. He says, what's up? Have you and Kat gone to Canada? We have not. I've been to Canada only once many years ago for a work thing. I flew out there when I worked for that helicopter company, but we have not gone to Canada. In reality, since we've been together, you know, we've been on one major trip, and that was to Connecticut to visit my parents and get married, and that was it. We haven't had the means or opportunity, financially or time-wise or otherwise, to do anything. So, no, we're not doing Disneyland Adventures tonight. Absolutely not. That's definitely not happening. Yeah, Final Lucra says I'm playing as Kimiko, even though I didn't pay for the Battle Pass. What the hell? They have no clue what they're doing. Some people have characters. Some people don't have characters. Some people have half the characters. Some people can play. Some can't. Some can play it once and then it stops. Some people have been playing all day. What is going on? What's up, Nathan? Good to see you. Nathan Smith, how you doing? Good night. Or good evening. Shit. I said good night like I'm going to sleep. Good evening. Darth Gulbach says he previously played for 5 years. How did you play? PC players are having no issue because PC players already had to use Battle.net for the previous versions of the game. So Battle.net is already associated with their games, you see? But if you're playing on non-PC or if you played on a console, they never required Battle.net login, so that's where the problem is happening. Retro Parasite used to do Super Chat. Says this is the first big holiday release that's free to play. I wouldn't say this is a holiday release. I would say this is the first major release of this gaming season. But the problem is it doesn't work right now. You know, not consistently anyway. Even when Kat was playing downstairs on PS4, it crashed 3 times. And she had to keep restarting, and trying to get back in for a little bit.
What do I do?
Usagi Jojo says, I tried to send a tip for the first time. I hope it worked. As of now, I have no tip. I have one tip that came through, and it didn't have a name associated with it, so I said it was anonymous. Was that you?
A mutated creature
that looked like it was sitting in a wheelchair. If you're going to use the new tips link, thank you. I need to support with tips, but you got to put your name into the message so I know it's you, or else I won't know that it's from you. That was from you, so I should put you on the leaderboard here?
Yes, they said that you're a gay boy.
Usagi?
And that we're going to make love to each other tonight.
Yeah, please put your name in the message. There's no way for me to know otherwise. There you go.
Big.
There's absolutely no way to play with viewers. There's no way to get this to work properly at all. So, you know, saying ridiculous things like that is a waste of your time. The game barely freaking works. Watch, it's going to glitch again. It keeps doing this. Search for game server. Yeah. We'll try 1 or 2 more times, and if you guys want me to switch to PS5, we'll try again. It just doesn't seem... Now, it worked before, and now it doesn't want to work again. This is freaking ridiculous. What a joke. Blizzard! AAA game developer. Yet, this works on PS4. I just watched my wife play for an hour. It works on PS4, no problem.
Why am I toxic?
You get a few glitches, errors, it'll crash, but then when you restart, you get right back in. Derek says that Bevo was his favorite character that I played with in Overwatch 1. The one, oh yeah, the bee skin. That was pretty cool. I like that color scheme. That's pretty good. So for those who are just joining, a lot of people joined in the last 10 minutes. Here's where we're at. My wife was able... Oh, by the way, shout out to Tuba. We have this membership for 15 months. What's up? Good evening, Tuba. Good to see you. Thank you for the support. So, first of all, Overwatch 2 is essentially Overwatch 1.5. It's incredibly similar to the first game. Right now, there's no new maps. It's all the maps from Overwatch 1. My wife played for over an hour and never encountered a new map. It's the same exact maps from Overwatch 1, but they changed the time of day. So, for example, King's Row used to be nighttime. Now it's daytime. That's the only difference. They're exactly identical outside of that. The characters are tweaked a little bit, and the teams are 5v5 instead of 6v6, and you currently have one tank on a team. But that's it. There's issues already. People who have been successfully syncing their previous Overwatch accounts don't have access to any of the new characters. They were promised 34 characters out of the 35. They only get 32. It's all the characters from Overwatch 1 they can play with, and they can't play with either of the new characters. And, of course, you have to buy the last one. But it seems like there's no way for someone who synced their account to access those two characters. It's just impossible right now. Okay? Now, for people who are playing for the very first time, all right, they can play as the two new characters. But half the other cast is locked for them. So think of it this way. If you actually played the crap out of the game originally and you already have mastered all the original cast, you can still only play with the original cast. But if you're someone who's new, who doesn't know what you're doing, oh, you have access to the new characters. I don't know if I can stay sane in this world where Blizzard gets away with this kind of shit and still will get respect because they don't deserve it, quite frankly, for this kind of insane botched launch. Main Vega did another super chat. Says, you plan on finishing Dying Light 2? No, not really. I don't think ever anyone's going to want to see it. I always left it open. Remember, I played it in February. And I said to everyone, if you guys ever want to see me go back, I'll play it. No one requested. I mean it. Like, there were maybe, overall, 2 people in the entirety of the year who went back and said, would you ever play it again? That's how few people cared about Dying Light 2. So, I don't think so.
Wow, what a moron. Maybe you shouldn't have just stood still. Paid attention, dumbass.
They're not getting DDoSed. That is bullshit. It's not happening. There's no DDoS right now. Maybe it was happening earlier today. There's no DDoS right now. Their servers don't work.
Dick.
That's what's happening right now. Stop fooling yourselves. Fan of Lovecraft just did a super chat saying, I actually shot you an email with a screen capture showing the new character that he didn't pay for. Well, fan of Lovecraft, I wouldn't plan on keeping that character. It sounds to me like they will eventually fix it, and you're probably going to lose the character unless you actually buy her. Thank you for the super chat. No, this is not a new shirt. Of course, this is my Winston shirt. Oh, yeah, 50,000 players ahead of me. This is so ludicrous. We'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work, we'll try PS5, and we'll just keep alternating back and forth all night until we get it to work. You know, this is stupid. 50,000 players. You out of your mind. The hell out of here.
$16.51 from PayPal.
Okay. Nonsense. I've never had lentil soup, SD Chargers. I would like to try it someday. A lot of people seem to think that lentils are quite tasty and a good part of different cultural cuisines. So I think one day I would like to try lentil soup. Yeah, so anyway, before I got distracted, this is my Winston shirt from Overwatch 1. If you remember, when Overwatch 1 was popular, I still had my Loot Crate partnership. And this was the shirt that came in one of the Loot Crates. And I actually wore it over the course of that year while playing Overwatch 1. After that, I barely wore it after that because, you know, Overwatch wasn't part of my rotation anymore. But I said, hey, it's the launch of Overwatch 2. Why not bring back the Winston shirt and play with Winston? And yeah, here we are. That was a great idea, wasn't it? How is that even possible? Mateo says I have every character but not my main Lucio. How does that make sense? What? I don't know if I should believe you on that one. Did I enjoy having the loot crate boxes? Do I think they were worth it? Most times, no. I would say out of all the loot crate boxes I got, maybe 1/3 of them had something nice in them every once in a while. Usually it was a shirt, by the way, because as you've seen, like the Deadpool shirt, this shirt, and a few other shirts are all loot crate shirts that I kind of held over from back then. But outside of that, the vast majority of stuff in those boxes was just complete junk that ended up getting thrown out. It's nothing of any use. Main Vega, the Super Chat says, I strongly support a Dying Light 2 playthrough. You are one person. No one else really asked for it in months and months and months. So, again, I'm telling you, I really don't think I'm ever going back to it at this point. It's pretty dead. I am recording. Yes, we are recording this. We recorded earlier today when I tried to do this too, and it didn't work. Kuri just did a Super Chat says, I have a PS5, a Series X, and a Switch. Only my Switch so far has been able to get set up and start any matches. I hope yours will start working. Wow. Like I said, it was working earlier, but then I had to eat dinner. So I was like, well, what are you going to do? I have to eat dinner. It's ready. It's cooked and ready to eat. Let me go. You know, I wasn't going to stream during dinner time. And now I come back tonight, and now here's the situation we're in. At least the numbers are moving, but what a joke. Have I ever received food at a restaurant and sent it back because it was bad? Yes. I particularly remember one of the worst times I ever had was at an Outback Steakhouse that I went, and I ordered it medium steak, and it came back well done like a hockey puck, like overcooked dry. So I complained, and they put it back. They brought it back, and again it was overcooked. I said, do you not understand what medium even means? What kind of a cook do you have back there? Oh, by the way, they also fucked up the sides that I ordered too. They were all wrong. So after that, I haven't been to Outback Steakhouse again. It's been years. Nope, I did not get a refund. I complained to the store manager, and he gave me nothing. So then I wrote an online complaint, and they gave me nothing. So I said, why would I ever go with this business ever again? So I just never went back. By the way, we have something new in the background you guys probably can't see. Since we're waiting, I might as well show you. Wait.
I want to take different feel.
This is actually one of the things that was sent in that care package that I told you about. That's where we got the Magic 8-Ball from. A Nosferatu action figure. You know Nosferatu? That old movie, black and white horror movie. It's one of the oldest ones ever. Probably like the first appearance of a vampire in any movie. It's pretty cool. Here for Halloween. Now, again, that was from the same person who had sent me that care package, Dutch. It's very nice of him to include that, and I said I was going to add it for Halloween. I forgot, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a perfect spot for it right here. So I added it. By the way, since we're already looking at that, reminder. Oh, look, it says now 40,000 players ahead of me. I think we're gonna give up on this, and we're gonna try PS5. But while we're at it, remember, if you tip me $8 or more in one go tonight, you should ask the Magic 8-Ball a question. I'm gonna ask the Magic 8-Ball a question. All right? Will we get any matches of Overwatch 2 tonight, or is this a complete bust because Blizzard is a joke of a game developer, a shadow of their former selves, and no one should spend money on their games ever again? So, will we get a match tonight? Yes or no? Yes or no? My sources say no. My sources say no. That's not cool. My sources say no. All right, I'm going to try one more time. All right? I'm going to try one more time. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to swap the PS5 and try on there. Okay? Soft serve or regular ice cream. I've probably eaten in my life. When I went out as a kid, I always got soft serve because we had a Dairy Queen in my local neighborhood. And I loved the Dairy Queen ice cream from when I was a kid. At home, you can't get soft serve. So I always had hard ice cream at home. And I like hard ice cream too. If I had to absolutely choose and there was gourmet levels of ice cream, my job, I would probably get hard ice cream as an adult, because you can get better flavors. You can get things like peanut butter and fudge and things in hard ice cream that you can't get in like a soft serve. So, Haseo says, please don't let the entire stream be you trying to get him at. What would you like to do then? Because it seems like this is how you play it. You have to sit here and fuck with it. Like, what else would you like me to do? Because I don't think there's anything else to do. You know, like I said to people earlier, the only thing we could do is just jump on Game Pass, randomly pick a game. What are we going to do? Play for an hour? What's the point? Right? Might as well just kill time and talk and do Q&A while we try, and maybe we'll get lucky. And if we don't, I guess we did a Q&A stream, right? Corey, the way to get a gifted membership is essentially there's a way to enable it, but I think you have to be around when someone gets a membership, unless they've changed it, because it used to be you had to be around when someone gets memberships to enable it, but I don't know if that's changed or not, because I don't even see it. I'm the channel owner. I don't get to see it. Do I prefer hot or cold weather? Cold. Cold.
Fun.
I always prefer cold weather. Here, because when you're cold, you can get warm easily. Put on more clothes, bundle up, start moving, get your body temperature up.
I need that money. I really do. I need that
when
money.
It's hot,
to pay
how
my
do you
bills.
cool down? Douse yourself with water and hope it doesn't evaporate quick. Stand in front of an air conditioner, right? That's annoying. I know. DB Croy says there's actually double the amount of people here tonight from an ice stream than normal, even though the game doesn't work. I know, because people want to see me. People want to see me play new games. All summer, people were upset I wasn't playing the hot new games. Then when I played the games that were new, people didn't like them, like Splatoon 3 or Multiverses. So people are excited to see me play something new, and it won't work. Fan of Lovecraft, you shouldn't feel bad. I feel bad I'm playing the new character because I didn't pay for her. Why would you feel bad? Look what everyone else is going through. You shouldn't feel bad.
What the hell are you talking about?
You should feel glad. You should feel glad. No, I hate Italian food. Of course, everyone knows that. Darth Goldbox says he got in. Try staying in the queue when it goes high and it may glitch low again and put you in. Well, we could try that. Real Take Sports, thank you for the super chat, but that is incorrect. Right now, I really need help with tips. So if you guys could support the stream with tips tonight, that would be the preferred method. All these super chats are great and will help in the long term, but I need to pay bills over the weekend. So I need the tip support if you can. Speaking of which, I just got a $1.50 tip.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
Do I think I'll ever get my 2017 vibe back? The funny part about that is I don't really know what that means because it's a meme, but I don't know where, exactly what the meme is referencing. Besides, I guess maybe I said that in a video a long time ago. I don't know. But oh, look at this. Now I got a login error. That's even different. I got a different fail. A completely different type of failure. This is remarkable. It's like the game can fuck up in new and creative ways. If you don't get one fuck up, you get the other fuck up. It's like the game has a hand of cards, and 10 cards are bad and 1 card is good. How will you fuck up? How about account deleted? How about error, server error. Boom. How about this? Boom. Okay. Is that what it is? So basically, the meme is that on 2017 is when I changed up my content from being an on-demand YouTuber to an interactive streamer, and I focused more on interactive Twitch streaming. And so when I say I'm getting that vibe back, it means like I feel like I'm getting that fresh feeling of fun and interactive stuff back again. See, the thing is, I don't feel like it ever went away at this point, right?
Give her a pill, and that's it.
Someone impersonating Hazard says, do you remember me? It's Hazard. I remember when you played Counter-Strike Go. There's no way that's you. Hazard has a real YouTube account. That's not an H logo. So I'm not stupid. I know you're not really Hazard. You're the dumbass. I got a couple more tips. Got a $5 tip from Chocoboco. Did you know Nosferatu has a game on the SNES? It was an action game with beat 'em up mechanics and platforming. No, I did not know that.
Laugh sounds like app.
I never knew about Nosferatu on the SNES.
Does that sound like
Thank you for the tip, Choco
ack?
Boco.
No. It sounds
And
like
then,
that at
and by the
all.
way, I'm going to play animations for these in a second. There's another
How dumb they
$5
are.
tip. This one is from Chef D. Let me go ahead and play this animation. This is a $5 animation because each of you guys earned it the $5 animation. Chef D says, where'd you get the shirt? Had Primal Rage for 3DO when I was a kid and I loved it. This was a Loot Crate exclusive shirt. You had to be a subscriber of Loot Crate in the year of 2016. And one of their monthly crates had this Winston shirt. So that's where I got this from. And I wore it a lot that year. And then after that, probably maybe for like another year. But then after that, I stopped wearing it entirely when I stopped playing Overwatch. So it kind of sat in a drawer for a long time. I got another tip. Gamer Guy tipped me $1. Did you watch the Dead Space remake gameplay trailer? I have not watched that. No, I have not. I need to, but I have not yet. Thank you for the tip. Oh my goodness. Raw. Oh yeah, SD Charger says he's been trying. He just got in for now on the Series X.
Today's been incredibly slow.
I'll keep trying. Right? If you guys want me to keep trying on Series X, I will. Unless you want me to switch to PS5, we can try over there. Either one, I don't really care. I'll leave it to you guys to choose. Nosferatu was in a SpongeBob episode. He was turning on and off the lights and was a slinging slasher. Nosferatu is actually quite notable in Hollywood movie history and has shown up in so much stuff.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money.
And stuff
Pay
from
my
back in the
bills.
day he used to be in. I think at one point he was in like Animaniacs and stuff. Yeah, this is Fubard, man. How did I get in earlier, right? You guys are okay. Here I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna have it going again. I'm gonna do a poll right now. Everyone vote. Should Phil stay on Xbox Series X? If not, he'll try.
Ding dong die.
PS5. Yes
Ding
or
dong
no?
die. Oh, ding
Can
dong.
I stay on the Series X?
Ding
or
dong
not?
die. Oh.
Real Take Sports, please don't contradict me. Thank you for the super chat, but don't contradict me ever. It's not a good idea, especially when I actually need a lot of help this week. I don't need jokes. I need help. Thanks. Vanilla says, never played Diablo before. Do
So
you
if
think
you're
I
gonna
should
be an
try it?
asshole,
I don't
You're
know.
gonna be treated like an asshole. You're gonna be shown to do.
I don't know. I like Diablo 1 and 2 were incredibly addictive games I played in the 90s on my PC, and I really liked them. Diablo 3 didn't seem to have that kind of appeal to me. Diablo 3 almost felt like they tried too hard to modernize it, and I didn't really like it as much. But a lot of people loved Diablo 3. So, I mean, it's really your call. At this point, they're all cheap, right? They're pretty much all inexpensive. Derek says, I played in the following events in Overwatch 1. Year of the Rooster, Rio 2016 Olympics, and the Winter Wonderland. I remember them. Sounds familiar. Yep, Overwatch 2 is still broken, Yoshino. I got into it earlier today when I was finishing my Evil Within stream.
Thanks,
that I did
Derek.
in place of
I
Overwatch
appreciate
2 because it
that.
wouldn't work. On a whim, I tried it, and it joined. And I played through the tutorial and the training. I was like, okay, I can play a match now. But I have to eat. My dinner was ready. So I went downstairs and ate. My wife played for an hour. I watched her play on PS4. I came up expecting it would work, and now it doesn't work. It's a fucking joke. No, I'm not going to do a live react to the Mario movie Nintendo Direct. It's literally just the Mario trailer. So I'm not doing that. Okay. Another tip has come in. An anonymous tipper says the medium home value in Seattle has passed 850,000, so I'll be a millionaire soon. It's incorrect. In fact, people are starting to get nervous now because everything going on in the United States with inflation and our Fed here is trying to combat it. They just rose interest rates ridiculous amount in the last month or two. So now mortgages are insanely expensive, and most people trying to sell homes can't sell them. It went from, no exaggeration, it went from, oh, I have a house to sell. Oh my God, within 2 days you have insane offers all over the place. To now, there was someone who just said they have a really high-end home in Seattle that normally would sell like this, and it's been had on the market for 5 weeks and haven't had a single offer. So what's ended up happening now is everything's going to flip. Everything's going to flip. Home values are going to go back down for a while, and then eventually they're going to go back up again. This is a desirable part of the country to live in, so likely I'm not going to lose too much home value, but I will probably lose a bunch over the next couple of years. Not that it matters. I don't have any credit to do anything with my home value regardless. You know, but it just sucks. That's the nature of finance.
Stop this!
Right?
Can someone please shut up this dude?
So 54% are saying, no, I should not stay on Xbox. If this errors out, we're going to go to PS5, I guess. All right. Let's do a swap to PS5, and we'll try that a few times here. Okay? I own a house. No, I live in a cardboard box. If you can't tell, that's what I'm streaming from right now. Okay.
Go, 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 go. Fatty fat fuck.
Ooh. It's doing this again. For some reason, sometimes my PS5 will not immediately work video out, and then I have to unplug and replug in the HDMI cable, and then it works. I have absolutely no idea what causes that. I don't know why it does that. That's weird. Okay. Oh, Overwatch 2 arrived? That's interesting. How many people played it on PS5? 0? But you see my point? Like, even all the consoles are advertising it. Everyone was told by Blizzard this was going to be like a big launch and everyone was going to be excited and want to play. No one could play the fucking thing at all. So every console's advertising it on the front page and everything like it's big news, and no one can play the game. What a joke. Okay. Try again.
The Ziggy Piggy's back.
So Michael did a super chat, says, I've been trying on Series X for 3 p.m. I just got in now.
Shut up this dude.
Sometimes it's about diligence. Bahin did a super chat, says, do a Halloween movie tier list on your marathon day. You mean like horror movie, not Halloween movie, right? I guess I would have to... I could do that. I can't show any footage, but I could actually like rank horror movies. Interesting. Yeah, I kept that origami avatar ever since I got Heavy Rain. Back in the day.
What do I do?
When you got Heavy Rain, you got that avatar for buying the game, I believe it was. I can't remember because I didn't get it digitally. You know, I got it physically. So I think it came with it. There was like a code to get that avatar, and I just kept it ever since then. Haseo says, is this worse than the Street Fighter V release or somewhat better? Well, I did log in earlier. So already, this actually technically, you have to categorize it as better. Because Street Fighter V, you just could not play it at all. There was no launch possibility of playing it. The servers were just down. Here, you have to get lucky, but I did get in earlier. Expand Donks, is he playing on the Switch and not having any problems? I'm not surprised. There's probably fewer players playing on Switch than anything. Yeah, there's probably very few people playing it on Switch. Want to know why? Because Switch people are playing Splatoon. That's their game. You see? Oh, let's see. I got a $10 tip. Cool. Well, this person did not include a name. Let's play a $10 animation, then I'll read their message. I'm just going to say anonymous because they did not include a name. Guys, remember, if you're going to tip me, you have to include your name now because I don't know who you are. Okay? So, anonymous $10 tipper.
What do I do?
I fucked that up. I knew I did. Says the following. I've been a fan since your World at War days as the original Dark Side fell on YouTube. I miss the camera in front of the TV. And you're one of the very few. Everyone hated that quality. Like, back in the day, everyone complained to me constantly that I was a dinosaur because I refused to upgrade the quality for so long. I mean, I used that camera, or I should say I used a camera, all right, from 2008 all the way through early 2013. And then finally in early 2013, I adopted direct capture. It took me that long.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
It's literally the same
I don't have money to
error
do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Wow. Fan of Lovecraft said, if I launched Overwatch 2 on my PC, all my characters are there and I have the new girl. Now, wait a minute. Fan of Lovecraft, I just want to make sure you didn't buy it, right? You didn't pay the $40. So if this is the case, that's a glitch in your favor, dude. That is what they call a bank error in your favor. Christian says, that was me. Was that you? See, here's the thing. Again, if you guys are going to tip me now with this method, you have to put your name. There's no way to confirm your name. So if you're saying that's your name, Christian, I'll put your name up, but I hope you're not messing with me. Thank you, Christian, for the top tip of the day. No, Fan of Lovecraft confirmed he didn't pay for it. You got lucky, dude. You lucked out big time. So thank you, Christian, also for the super chat. So now Christian is the top tipper and the latest super chatter. Oh, wait a minute. You do not have a H in your name. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Okay. What are the chances that it's going to stop glitching, right? Like, it's probably just going to do this all night.
It's Dark Dave's fault.
What are some of my favorite Overwatch characters? Well, obviously, I'm going to say Winston. You know, Winston was the one that I probably had the most success with over my time in Overwatch 1. You know, from time to time, I remember playing with various different characters and liking them, like Bastion at one point, Pharah at one point. Who was my favorite support? Probably Lucio. Probably I did better with Lucio than others, I think, I would say. Although I played with Mercy a bit too, if I remember. Trying to remember, like, Reinhardt I used a bit too. I thought Reinhardt was good, was really overpowered at, like, the launch of the game. D.Va, yeah, I thought D.Va was good. Yeah. There were a lot of characters I didn't really use. Like Genji I almost never used. I did play Zenyatta for a bit. That's correct. I did like Zenyatta for a bit. Yeah. But there was quite a few characters that I didn't really play that much. I think originally I started with Soldier 76.
I don't care.
And then I stopped playing him like halfway through the time I was playing the game. You know who I almost never used? McCree. Remember that? I never used McCree. And I think it was near the end of the time I was playing I started using him, but then I never went back into it.
Blah 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 blah
Hanzo too. I don't use Hanzo that much either, did I? No, I never used Widowmaker either. That's another one. I'd say half the cast I enjoyed using, and then half the cast I kind of ignored. Christian, thank you for another super chat. He says, I especially loved your old Skyrim playthrough. I think everyone does. Look, what a piece of fucking dog shit. You might actually get more fun after playing with dog shit right now. Go outside and see if you can find a lump and just put your hand right in it. It's fun. Fun for the whole family. Get some sticks, start poking it. Yes, I hated McCree because McCree basically could get headshot kills, but didn't actually need to hit you with a headshot because everyone has aim assist on console. So as long as you're playing on console, you could literally do that waggle technique. You know what they do? They do it in Call of Duty 2 for headshots when they're not real. They do the waggle technique. So you start to zoom in, and before you've actually fully zoomed in to get the headshot, it auto-corrects to their head, and you just fire. See, they would get just auto-correct headshots over and over. It's bullshit.
Kevin's fault.
How is that skill? That's fucking abusing auto or aim assist. Yes, McCree is now named Cassidy. I'm aware of that.
There's a sick.
You know what? I did
motherfucker on
enjoy
the internet
May
called
overall.
Super Hound, whatever the fuck.
I felt like
this
her
idiot's
build was
name
kind of
is.
simple, but if used effectively, she could be really good. But basically, she definitely needed to have teammates, kind of backing her up, because her whole point was to kind of freeze an area and slow everything down, which was very useful when she could do it. But she had to get to that point. She just running around trying to
You're
solo.
supposed to be following the game, following the fun gameplay, and chilling and relaxing. With
No,
me.
Reaper was a character I did not use much in Overwatch 1. For whatever reason, I don't remember why. I think at first I tried him, I didn't like him that much. Another anonymous tip from a $2 tipper. Will I play Dragon Ball The Breakers on the 14th? Absolutely not. Dragon Ball The Breakers is literally Dead by Daylight with Dragon Ball. Like, it's the same game, much like all these other, they call it, what do they call it? What's the actual term for that style of game? It has a genre. There's a word for it. It's basically it's unbalanced teams.
Why are
One
you an
versus a
idiot
group.
if you don't
Asymmetrical.
agree- if you
Thank
don't agree? Because
Asymmetrical.
When you have factual
survival
evidence
game.
of something,
I'm
constantly
so
thrown
tired
in
of
front
it.
of your face
Like I
and
told you
ignore it
guys,
and choose to
if
believe
I'm gonna
something else, you're an
play
idiot.
an asymmetrical survival game, I'll play Dead by Daylight. I'm okay with that. If you guys really wanted me to, I would play some Dead by Daylight. I liked that game back in the day. In fact, I like it more than you guys did. I wanted to keep playing it, and you guys demanded I stop playing it because you said you didn't like it. I don't want to play every fucking knockoff that wants to be Dead by Daylight just because it has a franchise behind it. And I mean, no, really, there's so many at this point. They just did Evil Dead. They're doing this with Dragon Ball. They're about to do a Ghostbusters one. In fact, the Dragon Ball one releases on the 14th of October, and then the Ghostbusters one releases on the 18th of October. And they're the same type of game. What a joke. Real Take Sports to the Super Chat saying, will there be a week where I work only 5 days? I don't know. Usually if there is a week where I work only 5 days, then I end up working 7 days the next week. Because usually if I only work a 5-day week, I can barely afford anything. Seriously, it's just true. I guess I'm going to take this off because I don't really need to hear the atmospheric noise of nothing. If the game works again, I'll put it back on. That's right, Killer Clowns from Outer Space has one next year coming out as well. That's right. Random Ron says Symmetra before she was nerfed into Oblivion. Well, when the game first released, I liked using Symmetra, but I actually felt Symmetra was too weak at launch. I felt like if her turrets were better or had better range or better damage, that she would have been a better character. Now, from what I understand,
I really do. I need that money.
eventually they did buff her because I guess that people did feel she was too weak at launch. But then I guess from what you're saying is, yes, on top of that, then they nerfed her. And that's kind of the problem with games like this. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Street Fighter 4. So in plain vanilla Street Fighter 4, all right, Fei Long was absolutely terrible. He was one of the worst characters in the game. Although he had combos, none of them were safe, and they did low damage.
You chose
and
to
he just
break
could not
the
hang.
law.
His priority was terrible. Most of
Live
his
with the
moves.
consequences.
So then they made Super Street Fighter 4, and it was either Super or Arcade Edition. I forget which one it was. It was one of the later versions. Oh, well, we're going to make up for that. We're going to tweak him. So they did, and they made him the best character in the game by a mile. All his moves were safe. You couldn't punish anything he did. Everything was 100% foolproof. His combos were the highest damage in the game and the easiest to pull off. It was a joke. It was like you made him an insanely bad, the best character in the game. Like you didn't. It just showed that they were kind of a hack dev team at that point. And that's why I didn't really like the game anymore after that iteration. Like I think it was the first two versions of the game I liked. And then after that is where the game really went downhill for me.
Meow.
But that's kind of what they do with Symmetra, where she starts off one way, changed, now she's good again. Oh, now she's bad again. Now she's good again. Now she's bad again. Like they can't decide what they want to do.
Shut up this dude who's being a moron.
I got another tip. From Christian again, $5 tip. He says, here's a cool little fact that might warm your heart. I follow you since I was only 9 or 10. I'm 22 years old. I still love your content. Wow. First of all, if you were 9 or 10 and watching my content, you should contact your parents and scold them and say, why on earth were you allowing me to watch Phil's content when I was so young and impressionable? That's horrible. I mean, you're probably a terrible person at this point if you were watching me at that age. Because, you know, the things I said and did back then, I mean, holy shit, right? I can't believe that you're not like some kind of a bank robber or a drug dealer or you know, you're not pulling off some like international espionage or something against the United States for Russia or something. You know, it's ridiculous that you would watch my content at 9 years old. But thanks for watching, right? Thank you for watching, and I appreciate the support today. You're 22, now you're old enough to watch, and now I'm an old codger, and I'm boring. I'm 40 years old. I'm very boring. That's what everyone tells me. They're like, Phil, aren't you aware that children don't watch your content anymore? You know, we looked at my demographics the other day on the YouTube Studio app, and it says that less than 1% of my viewing audience is of the ages of 13 to 18. The vast majority of my viewing audience is between 23 or 24 to 35. And then the second biggest group is like 35 to 45. And then there's actually more people older. There's actually more people like 45 to 55, 55 to 60 watching me than people who are in their teens. Teenagers do not watch Dark Side Phil anymore. You want to know what the teenagers watch? The illegal restreamers. That's the truth. They go and watch the illegal restreamer shitheads. That's the kind of stuff they like. Because they're the Keemstar fans, right? They're the scumbags, the shitheads, the mouth-drooling morons. They have no brains in their fucking heads, and their parents don't monitor their actions online. So they go watch this illegal shit, and this is what happens. Like,
what do I do?
That's exactly what it is. So they're not watching my content anymore when actively they used to. You know, a decade ago, they used to watch me, but I was so immature and shit back then. Oh, now we're at 199 players. Now we're getting somewhere. Dale Wilson says a lot of people look up to you as a father figure. That's incredibly disturbing. Like, if you look up to me as a father figure, what I need you to do is go straight to your local medical ward and speak with a doctor immediately and say, I need help. Because that's my record. If I'm your daddy, I'm telling you, you need some help. You got to go get out of here, man. Don't delay. Get your on the way right now. Just drop everything you're doing. Christian, the super chat says, do not worry. I've watched you grow as a creator. I appreciate you saying that, Christian. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. So we've now been doing this for almost 50 minutes. We have no matches so far, both on Xbox Series X and PS5. This is very promising. Yes, Derek, I remember Ana. Is Tracer a default or starting character for everyone in Overwatch? I don't know. I got in so briefly earlier, I didn't really take note. I know Winston's there, but I didn't really take note exactly what characters were unlocked by default and which ones weren't. And, you know, I didn't take a picture or anything, so I don't remember. I assumed it was going to work tonight, which is a big error on my behalf. To assume that Blizzard was competent is a big error. Seven-Star Samurai says, my experience when Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker first launched, it took weeks for it to stabilize. Actually, one of the funniest things was the launch of World of Warcraft. It was so bad that people made memes before memes existed. I remember, you ever heard that Gwen Stefani song? What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? Like, people actually had like a picture of the queue endlessly trying to join and erroring out and going back in the server. Yeah, look, game server connection failure. Look at this.
How?
Game server connection failure. It's another new error message. We haven't even seen that one yet. Look, we haven't even seen this error message yet. We have another new one. This is great. We've been trying this for 50 minutes. We've seen like 4 different errors, and they're all different.
La 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 la.
That's hilarious.
Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice.
Right?
La 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 la.
Anyway, that being said, no, like, that was funny because people wanted to play World of Warcraft so bad, and they bought it. And not only did you have to buy World of Warcraft, then people bought, like, you know, I want to play this for a while, so they would buy like the year subscription. So they're paying hundreds of dollars, and then they couldn't log in. What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? They're not being DDoS attacked. That ended earlier today. This is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. It's not happening. It's fabricated. This is great. We're in an endless loop. We're literally in an endless loop here.
Stop this!
Let's see here. Yeah. Fan of Lovecraft.
My laugh sounds like
he showed me the picture. He has the new
So when I
character.
laugh,
He
I
didn't even
go,
pay for it.
Or
What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for?
Not like that at all.
Oh wait, we still didn't learn our lesson. Wow, how many games till fucking Blizzard proves that they can be competent? What a joke. Oh, I gotta eat it. Gotta eat it. Gotta eat the hype. Real Take Sports to the Super Chase. Tom Brady is 45 going strong. You got this? Good for him. Good for Tom Brady. I'm no Tom Brady. Right? You guys want me to use the DSP Reacts layout?
What do I do?
Fuck. I wasn't ready for that. Where is it? Where the hell is the border? This is very exciting. What a great suggestion. There we go. We did a swapperoo. No, we're not doing Disney Dreamlight Valley or Multiverses tonight. Multiverses is done. Multiverses we're done with. People don't want it. They've outright told me they don't want any more of it. So we're not doing that again. I'm not wasting time on it and trying my hardest to learn the game just to be told we're not interested in it and we're not going to watch or support it. I'm not going to waste my time on it anymore. All right? But, Disney Dreamlight Valley, we might end up playing tomorrow at this rate if this game doesn't work. But we're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that impromptu stuff tonight. Yeah, so far, no Sleep Revive. So far, Capcom Fighting Correct Collection we're still playing with. Derek says, the last DLC character that I checked out for Overwatch was Orisa, released in April of 2017. Uprising was a new 4-player game mode that I tried. So I did Death Fist. No, Doom Fist was his name, right? So I played with Doom Fist, and I played with Orisa, and that was the last time I played the game. Got it. Got it. Ay, ay, ay. What's funny is you can definitely tell the people who are here just to chill and the people who are actually here for gameplay and the people who don't care. Because the people who are here to chill are happy. They're like, hey, well, at least we get to relax with Phil. We're having a good conversation. They're even supporting the stream. Then you got people who literally just come for the gameplay and they're all upset. Oh, you're not playing anything. Well, I don't have to just play anything. We could just chill and hope for the best and hope we play tonight. No, you're not playing anything. This is unacceptable. I'm bored. Okay, well, this is what we're trying to do, so move on, And then there's some people who are just happy no matter what. So I appreciate all the people who are not complaining right now. Dog in the window that the Super Chat says, steal the gaming PC so we can watch you play Overwatch 2. What does that even mean? My wife is not playing on her PC. My wife is playing on a PS4 downstairs.
I don't have money to do it. 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 I don't have money to do it.
She played for an hour and she got incredibly frustrated and bored because the game has all the new characters locked for her. Inexplicably, it makes no sense that they would be locked, but they are. Oh, my PS4 Pro I packed up. If you remember, during my closet cleanup, I found the box for it. And so I unhooked it from over there and put it in the box and packed it away in my closet for for possibly, to trade in at some point. But then I realized I'm pretty sure that the fucking game disc for Divinity 2 is in there.
It's Dark
So at some
Dave's
point, I'm
fault.
probably going to have to hook it back up and get that out of there. Exactly, Derek. All the characters should be unlocked except Himiko, because Himiko is supposed to be the character you have to buy.
Tiger, tiger.
But it's not. For my wife, it's not. All the new characters are locked for her, even though she synced her account. Only the Overwatch 1 characters are even playable. Yeah, look at this. So we're getting the endless server error now. Look. The endless server error on PS5. Hiseo, I'm glad that you're able to make the night streams.
You're repealed,
you're always welcome.
and that's
here.
it,
Thank
because
you
you're
for
just going to waste our time
your
again.
positivity and your support of the streams. Basically says, he's happy that he can make the night streams. He can't usually make day streams. When will I play Minecraft again? If I do, it probably is going to be fresh, because I'm fairly certain I lost my Minecraft world. Here we go again. I'm fairly certain I lost my Minecraft world. Because at one point they upgraded. Remember that there's Bedrock and Java editions of Minecraft. And at one point, they forced you to convert over. I think it was from Java to Bedrock. I can't exactly remember how it worked, but I used to play on Xbox One. And they wanted to force you to convert your world from one to the other. I got 2 emails about it, and I just ignored it because I wasn't paying attention. And now, from what I don't understand,
Have some salt.
the old world wouldn't even work anymore. Like it's gone, because they said either you convert or you're going to lose your progress. So I'm pretty sure I lost the world. I would have to start over. No, Overpowered Booney says that's on PC only. No, you see, I got emails about it. I literally got emails from Mojang saying, so we have record that you played this on console. You need to log in and convert over or you're going to lose it. And I didn't give it any thought or attention. And so I'm pretty positive it's gone. LK562 did a super chat. So enjoyed your take with the Keemstar video. Nice work. Thank you very much. LK, did you see my follow-up from the next day? I actually got an email from a former fan of Keemstar who on the podcast the next day literally explained to me why they were a fan. And essentially, in a nutshell, they were an immature teenager, and immature teenagers like the drama and don't understand the repercussions of said drama, knowing that it ruins people's lives or that a lot of it was fabricated. Basically, that teenagers are just dumb and just like whatever for whatever purpose. And then when they get older, they grow out of it. And essentially, that's what Keemstar does, is he always propagates a young audience, whether it's making fun of people in Halo, right? Then selling Minecraft knockoff games, making an immature podcast, making a drama alert show and creating drama that doesn't really exist around the show, and then covering the Paul brothers when they came to YouTube, again, even younger audience. Like literally, his audience is always children or teenagers. He never actually appealed to any adults because adults don't watch that shit. They're not dumb. You see? So it's funny because we just looked at my demographics, and my demographics are less than 1% 13 to 18-year-olds. How much you want to bet if you check Keemstar's demographics?
I live
it's probably like
in their
50 to
head,
60%.
24 fucking
right?
7.
And then probably in people in their 20s, it's probably like 30%. And then as soon as you go to like mid-20s to 30s, it's probably like 2%, 1%. Because no one wants to watch that shit once you get older. They're not dumb enough. A mutated creature that would look like it was sitting in a wheelchair. Real Take Sports to the super chat. Tom Brady, 45, best at his game, can be an example. An example of what? No one's playing fucking football. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, man? Real Take Sports, I think you might have an obsession with Tom Brady. You might need to investigate for yourself.
I love Hulk
Here's what you should do. You should
dick.
take a big poster printout of Tom Brady, and you should go into a closet with just the printout and yourself in a flashlight and lock yourself in the closet for a couple hours to see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oh my goodness. Would I consider this worse than Street Fighter V? No, Random Ron. As I said, I actually logged into it earlier. I did. I logged into it earlier, and it worked. I played one. Well, I started a match, and I quit out because it was dinner time. I was like, I got to upload. I got to eat dinner. I'll come back right after dinner on the second stream, and we'll play. And then this happened. It won't work now. But it did work earlier. So at the very least, I did get in, a tiny bit of gameplay of it. The Street Fighter 5 beta, or excuse me, the Street Fighter 5 launch didn't work at all for days on end. Do I think most of my viewers are liberal or conservative? They're conservative. Conservables. Those are my favorites. Derek says he liked Winston. He was a cool character, reminding him of Gorilla Grodd. Jade says, I'm excited for Overwatch 2, but I like talking to you now because it's not working. I'm glad because there's really nothing else going on.
What do I do?
Is there? Ain't nothing much we can do about that either. Yoshino, I'm a 50-50 split. I have 2 of the new characters unlocked, not the third, because the third you still have to pay for, Himiko. But I had 50% of the old characters unlocked and like 50% locked. And I remember Bastion was locked. A lot, you know what it was? A lot of the DLC characters were locked. That, you know, even the ones I hadn't really played with, I don't really care because I don't even know who they are. A lot of those were locked for me, so I couldn't use them. No, I don't play RTS games. Nope. Ugh. Special delivery. Special delivery. Guys, we are at 79 likes tonight. We can give a few more likes on the stream. That'd be very appreciated. At 100 likes, I will do a celebratory bubble blow. I would like to say thank you to those who have supported the stream tonight already. The best way to help me out right now would be to tip me. And I know there's no gameplay. I wish I could change that. I'm really trying here. Really, I'm trying. If you could support the stream tonight, particularly with tips, I would really appreciate it. I need help with tips for this weekend, so please, if you can, okay? This is busted
that money. I really do. I need that money.
It just keeps saying game server connection failed. I think I'm gonna go back to Xbox. We at least weren't getting that error message on Xbox, right? This is atrocious. All right, Derek. I'll see you in a little bit. This is fucking atrociously bad, man. What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? Got your $1 million payday. People bought the battle pass, but now they can't play. What you waiting, what you waiting, what you waiting for? Boy, you're stupid, spent that money. Go!
La 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 la.
Oh my God.
Beautiful singing voice.
La, 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 la. Wow. Unreal. Want to read some mangas on stream? We can read some mangas. Boo! Boo! Get off the stage. A big hook is going to come and get me around the neck. Ugh. Oh, here we go. 40,000 players ahead of me. How about this? How about you take this middle finger and you shove it up your 40,000 assholes? All right, all right. I think we're gonna go back. If I want to play, I would prefer to play it on Xbox regardless. Okay, so I think I'm gonna swap back over to Xbox and then we'll continue. All right. I'm gonna split the part here. I know I'm splitting parts of absolutely nothing, but what are you gonna do? So let's swap back. It's very exciting. I'm very pumped for you guys. All right. Christian, sorry, I was up. I was not looking. He said he sent another tip. I'll check in a second. Here. Oh, yes. 2 tips have come in. 2 tips. Thank you, guys. Let me start recording again. Well, hold on. Let me queue up. Let me smartly queue up here before, and then I'll shout these out. Whoa, we have over 100 likes. I'm going to do that, too. All right. I'm going to give you guys credit where credit is due in a second here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hour 3. I'm not exaggerating. This is Hour 3 of me on launch day trying to play Overwatch 2. Hour 1 was earlier today at launch time. Then it worked for a moment, but I had to eat dinner. So I said, I'll come back after dinner. I came back, and now for an hour I've been trying to connect. It doesn't work. We have tried Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. Absolutely no success. So we're back on the Series X and we're going to try again. Okay? First of all, we had over 100 likes on my stream. Time for a celebratory bubble blow. Here we go. Full screen bubbles. How nice. I know you guys like that. You dig the full screen bubbles, right? And by the way, I have a bunch of tips to shout out. Here's the thing. You guys may not understand this. This, literally what we're doing tonight, this is what a lot of full-time streamers do. They just turn on their stream and dick around with their audience. They talk about random topics. Their audience may recommend things for them to check out or do. This is what a lot of streamers do. And what's funny is some people tonight don't get that because I've been a gamer for 14 years on the internet. And they're like, well, if he's not playing gameplay, then what's going on? It's like, that's not really the point of streaming anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of the social experience. It's time to hang out with someone on a stream. I'm having fun with you guys tonight, regardless of the fact the game doesn't work. So it's not a loss for me. Like, here's the difference between this and when I was trying to play Street Fighter V. When I was trying to play Street Fighter V, it was just frustration, right? This is fun because I get to chill with you guys and just have fun conversation and hang out, and I'm okay with that. You know, it's a random stream, yeah, but it's fun. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. If we get lucky and we get in, then great. Did I know you had to give Blizzard your phone number to play? Oh, I gave him more than that. I told him all about my likes and dislikes, like my favorite foods, my favorite drinks. You know, I like long walks on the beach. I even gave him my zodiac sign. So hopefully within all of that, you know, last me out on a date and then I'll get a match. All right, let's get some shout outs here. So first of all, Haseo just tipped me $15. Says, as we're waiting, get your glasses on. Sounds good to me. Blah 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 blah. The text in the tip bar is cut off on the bottom. Thank you. I must have accidentally drug it too far down. So that's Hiseo, and that's the biggest tip of the night. Let's get that on the leaderboard, and we will play an animation for you. Hiseo X5. That's what he's going by today. So that gets us up to $50. You know, thank you for the support tonight. Regardless of the fact there's no gameplay, I still appreciate you guys supporting the stream and having a good chill time with me. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about us all going through the same crap together, right? We're all gamers. We're friends here. We're going through the same nonsense. So, all right. So now, let's get your nice animation. Time to get slimed. It's time for slime. Oh, funky. I love it. I love my Halloween animations this year, man. These are by far my favorites so far. I love this. Oh. All right. Then I received a $1 tip from Arcade Cup. Thank you so much, Arcade Cup, for a $1 tip. Appreciate that. Sadly, no animation for the $1, but it is much appreciated. Then I, excuse me. Then I received
hint.
a $5 tip with no information at all.
I'm
so
very
anonymous.
confused.
Okay. A $5 anonymous tip, indeed. And we will play an animation for that as well. Let me add that to the running totals. That'll be 56. Crap, what did I just do? Oh, what am I doing? 56, I said. Cool. And we get another animation going for you. Here we go. Yeah. Just so you guys know, because I don't think I've talked about this in a while. So first of all, if you tip $8 or more, you have the right to request a Magic 8-Ball shake, and you'll ask me a question, and the 8-Ball will answer your question. Number two, because I don't think I mentioned this in a while, we have all these levels of animations. $4.20, $5, $6.66, $10, $20, $30, $50, $100, $150, and $200. We actually have all of those, okay? So now all the Halloween ones go up to 50. After 50, they're not Halloween anymore. But any of those categories, so if you tip anything along there, you're going to get a special Halloween animation. I should have been mentioning this recently, and I just kind of took it for granted that you guys knew. Maybe you didn't. Thank you for your support. Okay. Okay. Bobby Ling, I'm sorry, I can't trust you. If you're going to tip, you have to put your name in the tip. Because you keep saying, oh, that was me, that was me. I can't just give credit without evidence, okay? Because people are going to try to claim for other people, and that's not right. Jade, I don't know. He says, you think this is going to work tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, quite frankly. Who knows what the future holds, right? I mean, at this point. Yeah, who knows? Thank you for banning a troll, fan of Lovecraft. I appreciate that. Okay. Ah. Okay. Am I excited for Street Fighter 6? I can't get excited over Street Fighter 6 until I actually get to play it. You know what I mean? Like, it looks good to me. That doesn't mean anything. We have to. I want to get hands-on with it and test it a little bit.
Play the game
See
constantly to make
feels
money.
like.
I'm not.
It plays like. So. I guess we'll see. Okay. Excuse me. Any chance for a Mario trailer reaction? No. Because more than likely, Nintendo is going to claim the living shit out of that. Nintendo does not take lightly to people watching their stuff. Just being honest, they really don't. They don't fuck around. They seriously don't. So, that would not be very wise, I feel, to be reacting to that. Like, I talk about it. If I see it, I can talk about it. But I don't think that actually directly reacting to it is a great idea. Kevin, you have a good night. Thanks for chilling. Okay.
$16.51 from PayPal.
8-ball question is $8 or more tip. Because some people said, can I get an 8-ball question? It's $8 or more tip, and then you can ask the 8-ball question. Oh, I just got an $8 tip. Is that what that is? Hold on. Oh my God, excuse me. That's really disgusting, guys. I'm sorry. That was dinner right there. That was delicious baked chicken. This and that is here. Here's an $8 tip. After what the 8-ball says to us, I think we're just afraid to use it. Here I go with my balls of steel. Will I ever get married? So this and that is asking, will I ever get married? How will the 8-ball answer? Very doubtful. I'm sorry. This and that. Anytime someone asks a serious question like that, this 8-ball is a negative Nancy, man. This 8-ball just shatters your dreams and sometimes your testicles. So, I don't think, maybe we should take it more as a comical thing and not be asking serious questions. So, anyway, thank you for the $8 tip. But looks like you're going to be an old geezer by yourself. There you go. You're going to be like Scrooge McDuck hoarding all your money in a money bin. You'll be able to swim through it. So if that's your thing, then maybe you're all good, right? Maybe you are. But there's more to life than just money. Remember that. Overpowered Boone. Re-up the membership for 3 months. Says, let's hit the members' goal. Thank you, Overpowered Boone. It would be great if we did. We're actually at 558 out of 600. I think that once we start hitting new games, we will see more people come in and be motivated to either become a member, up a membership, re-up a membership, or gift a membership. But here's the problem. I believe someone had said to me that in 1 to 2 days, there was a big membership bomb that hit last month that's going to expire. So we're going to lose a ton of members soon. If we were going to hit that membership goal, we should have done it like as soon as possible. And for some odd reason, we kind of we stuttered a little bit. I think the goal is great. The goal is, for those who don't know, DSP's Black Friday Ad Apocalypse Spectacular. We are going to be watching a wide variety of advertisements from the past, the 1980s and 90s, international advertisements that are going to blow your mind when you see how crazy they used to be. And I'm going to be reacting to these for the very first time. Now, some of these I would have seen from when I was a kid, and I'll be able to tell you my perspective of seeing them as a child versus today. But some of these I know I've never seen. You know, these international ones, I probably have never seen them. You guys are even going to be able to submit your nominations, all right, for these games, for these ads, okay? So, you know, I'm pretty excited. It's something fun to do. I want to give it a shot, and if it's something that you guys like, we may do it annually, just like I do an annual Christmas event, an annual Halloween event. Maybe we'll do an annual ad event, all right? But let's see how it goes. But we have to hit the members goal, 600, okay? We're trying to get back. Remember, the record number of members on this channel is 640. We had that 2-3 months ago before the bullshit with the false copyright strikes, and I lost them. We got to get them back. Okay. Some more tips have come in. Got a $1.50 tip from, this person is talking directly to Tevin, who is apparently restreaming me. So this anonymous tipper says, hey, Tevin, how's your night going? So remember what I was telling you guys about the Keemstar audience? You know, people who are young and immature and morons, and they watch it just because they're young, immature morons. That's the Tevin audience. That's the kind of people who watch his shit because he illegally restreams, so they don't think in their heads, you know, maybe it's wrong to watch some scumbag, you know, restream and make fun of someone constantly who has no talent. You know, that's what I mean. The truth is that Tevin does have talent. I know he does.
Tevin's fault.
If he didn't, then he wouldn't be able to engage his audience like he does. The problem is that he puts that talent into terrible, toxic shit to get ahead, rather than actually working hard to put out content of his own that people would engage with, and then he doesn't have to worry about the night I'm streaming fun of him. You see? So, but, it is what it is. So people are actually saying Tevin is not streaming tonight. There you go. All right, Tevin is not streaming. Oh, yeah? I'm being told. All right, this is interesting. Tevin moved on and doesn't really do it anymore. No, now I'm being told he does, just not tonight. People can't even agree in the chat. I don't know and I don't care. Anyway, thank you for the tip. I got another $1 tip here from an anonymous tipper who says, hello. Hello. Hello to you. Thank you for the $1 tip, and hello to you. Remember, if you would like me to actually shout out your name, I need to have your name. You have to give it to me in the tip. The last couple people didn't. So I have nothing to shout out. All right? Thank you, guys. All right. Very good. He only restreams marathons now? Oh, yeah? So he must be really excited because I'm doing 2 of them this month. So he must have his calendar cleared, right? Like cleared out. I guess we should restart this because as you see, it glitched. It says 20,000 and now it's not moving. So I guess we should restart it again. Been saying that for a while here. Oy, oy, oy. Ooh, Kevin does bathing streams on Twitch. Now you're talking. Now you're talking about going with those popular trends. I'm gonna assume this arcade cup is a fake one. I'm gonna check it. I think I'm pretty sure it is a fake channel. Yeah, it was just made yesterday. Totally fake, so I'm going to go ahead and block you.
Sounds like
ack.
Come
back.
So when I laugh and I go, or
fuck off.
Does that sound
Very
like
nice.
ack? No, it sounds nothing like that at all.
King became a member for 11 months. Re-upped his membership. Says, I hope you get the Street Fighter 6 beta tomorrow. We'll see. They said that essentially you will start getting...
Why am I toxic?
It closed the window that the emails were in. What? I didn't even close it. It's gone.
So if you're going to be an asshole,
I have to
you're
reopen
going to be treated like an asshole. You're going to be shown the door.
I guess what they're saying is, you know, the earliest you will get one is tonight, an email from like Capcom saying you've been selected for the Street Fighter 6 beta, but it's not a guarantee you'll get it tonight. But the first, I guess that they're gonna start sending them out systematically tonight, and you know, some people are all excited. Like, I'm gonna check my email every 10 seconds. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what email I used to sign up. So I don't even know what email address it's going to go to if I do get it. So I'm not freaking out about it or anything. You know, I'll check periodically every once in a while, but I'm not going to sit here constantly staring at it to see if I got in or not. You know, it would be very exciting to me if I got in, because Street Fighter 6 looks very, very good so far, and to actually have hands-on, with the game this early would be awesome. But if I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not gonna cry about it. I got a $1 tip from Pickles Have Marvelous Nipples. That's amazing. But it's only a $1 tip. You're not getting on the leaderboard with that name. That's ridiculous. But thank you for the $1 tip regardless. Real Take Sports, the super chat saying, will you do a 15-year reaction anniversary stream? Like a year from now? I don't know. Should I? How would I even do that? What would the 15-year reaction stream be? I don't even know what that would entail. Haseo says, what are the odds Street Fighter 6 beta will end up just like Street Fighter 5 beta? Well, this Street Fighter 6 beta is closed. This is not an open beta. The Street Fighter 5 beta was an open beta, and that it flopped horribly because
It's none of anyone's business.
Breaking news! I was selected to be in the Street Fighter 6 beta. I just got the fucking email right now. I just got it.
From Apple
Holy
iTunes.
shit.
I need those.
Wow.
Money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
I told you the Xbox was the right format. I told you that was going to work. And I got in. I won the lotto. Wow. That shit never happens to me either. I never have luck. Wow. So let's see here. When is it? They sent me all the information in this email. I got to read it tonight. So they're saying this Friday. What is UTC? I don't know what UTC is. What the hell is UTC? I need to know, can someone translate Universal Time to Pacific Time for me? Because I can figure out, because basically it's all weekend. We're playing Street Fighter 6 all weekend. How cool is this? Now I'm happy. British time? Because it doesn't even say PM. 7 UTC? What is... is that Universal Time Code? Let me see. Let me figure this out. UTC to PST. Wait. Currently we're in PDT. 7 hours ahead. So, for example, right now it's 8:26 p.m. here. It would be considered 3:26 a.m. the next day. Fan of Lovecraft said he was just selected for PS5. Congratulations, Fan of Lovecraft. Wow, we're looking out here on the stream, man.
I don't care.
Forget this shit. We're looking out with Street Fighter 6. How many more people are going to look out tonight and be able to get the Street Fighter 6 code, right? So, okay. So the universal time is 7 hours ahead, okay? So what this is saying then is Friday, 7 universal time would be midnight. Wait, but does that mean midnight Friday, or does that mean midnight Thursday so I could play it all day Friday? I am so confused. I gotta figure this out. By the way, a bunch of tips have come in, and I will shout these out in a moment. But obviously, I'm trying to figure this out right now.
What do I do?
King says he got in on the Xbox. This is cool. This is cool to see people who are frequenters of my streams that are getting into this thing.
Very
this is gonna
confused.
be neat. We're all going to be able to talk about it now. Okay. So if I'm understanding this, the 7th would be...
What do I do?
Friday. So I think what this is saying is I could play it all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. I think that's what this is saying. The 7th, the 8th, and the 9th, and then at midnight on the 10th, like the end of that day, it closes. I think that's what they're saying. All right, let's do some shout-outs. Let's refocus. I'm very happy about this, obviously. For those who are fans of me playing fighting games, the fact that I'm going to get to play Street Fighter 6 on my Xbox Series X with my joystick that's been pretty much unused all year. We're going to get to experience this game for the very first time. I'm going to get access to the drive system for the first... This is sweet. This is very exciting. Okay. All right, let's do some shout-outs. So shout-out to This and Dat. Did another $8 tip. He wants another 8-ball. He does want another one. Oh, my God. Dude, This and Dat, you're really... You're asking for heartache here. I don't know if this is a good idea. Are you sure you want me to do this? Listen to this. So This and Dat earlier, it said, would he ever get married? And it said, no, very doubtful. He just did another $8 tip. All right. And he wants me to shake the 8-ball. He says he wants me to be very specific. Are you ready for this? So This and Dat wants me to ask, if I fight for Sophie with my heart and soul, do I have a chance? And he's afraid he's about to be destroyed. Ready? Don't count on it. Oh, no. Why? Why would you ask this? No. No. I don't like giving people bad news, man. I don't. I like positivity. I don't like bad news. You got to stop asking this 8-ball these serious questions. It's not designed for this stuff. I just got a $1.50 tip from Tutankhamun. It's not Tutankhamun, that guy who used to do that tipper from years ago. It's someone else. They spelled it differently. Tutankhamun. And it says, what is your favorite type of alcohol? Today, I don't specifically have a favorite type. If I were to drink, and usually be when I'm out with my wife and we're at a restaurant or something.
That money. I really do. I need that money.
Like, there's one restaurant we go to, I always like to get the Mai Tai. And there's another restaurant that we go to, a Mexican restaurant. I'll get a margarita while I'm out. It depends. It depends on what I'm in the mood for, too, because sometimes I just don't feel like anything. But then, like, I've had Moscow mules that are really good. You know, when I used to be a hardcore drinker, a lot of the times it was either gin, and then before the gin, it was rum. And then before the rum, when I was very young, it was tequila. So there's all different kinds of liquor that I went through back in the day when I used to drink way too much. But I don't really have like a favorite anymore because, you know, I'm not a heavy drinker anymore, you know. So this is sweet. Guys, if you missed the announcement, we haven't had a single match of Overwatch played tonight. I got it played earlier. It was working, and then I had to eat dinner, so I couldn't keep playing. But I just got into the Street Fighter 6 closed beta for this weekend, which means all weekend long, we're playing Street Fighter 6. We're clearing the schedule. Everything is off. You know, Friday night fights, nope, we're doing Street Fighter 6. Sunday night bites, nope, we're doing Street Fighter 6. Disney Dreamlight Valley, Disney Dreamlight Beatdown, Street Fighter 6. Forget it. Everything else is off the table. This is going to be exciting. I don't think there's that many characters in it, though. I think they said there's only like 4 to 6 characters in it. Although, I think Ken is one, and Juri. And I really like Juri in Street Fighter 4. So it'll be interesting to see how she plays in this one. Fan of Lovecraft did that super chat, and he said he got his code for PS5. Congratulations to Fan of Lovecraft on getting into the beta. That is really nice. I'm very happy for you. So I think what they're saying, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, it should work. I'm pumped, man. Now I'm actually really excited to come back. Because remember, my day off's Thursday. I can start playing it Friday first thing. How cool is this, right? I don't think it clarified. Let me read through here. We got nothing else to do while we wait, right? Let's read through here. Crib just did a super chat saying, my friends and I are waiting for awesome gameplay of Overwatch 2. Shout out to my friends Cactus and the gang. Okay, Cactus and the gang, indeed. Thank you, Crib, for the super chat. There you go. So let me read the deets. Let me read the dirty deets of this beta coming up. You've been chosen to participate. There's the schedule. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Something about making sure you have a Capcom ID. I guess I'll have to double check that. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure you needed one for the recent Resident Evils. And you also needed one for Street Fighter V. So I'm fairly certain that I have an ID that I can just use. I have to double check that. I really don't remember. I'll have to look into that. Preparations. There's my code to get the game. Boot up your game, or boot up your console. Log in with the account that's associated with your Capcom ID. Enter the code, follow the instructions. This is a fucking atrocity here. Frequently asked questions about it. There's a possibility the schedule will change if there are unforeseen circumstances. There's a chance there will be some unexpected bugs. You are permitted to stream or upload footage. They give you outright permission to stream and upload footage of the beta. Nice. I honestly didn't think that they would even put that in the email, but they did. I guess they want it to be free promotion, right?
What do I do?
Of course, it says you cannot buy, sell, or transfer rights to the beta. That's illegal. It says right there. Cool. Easy peasy. This is good shit, man. This is positive stuff right now. All right. So, I just received 3 more $8 tips and multiple super chats. Let's do this. So the first tip. Got a question for the 8-ball. You'll hate this one. Will DSP die of a gin overdose? First of all, you realize you can't overdose of gin. What you would actually die of is like, well, I guess technically you could, but at some point here, let me answer the question first. This is a dumb question, but let's see what the 8-ball says. Okay. Without a doubt, there. This is the ultimate troll 8-ball. So this is from Dutch. He sent me a care package with a bunch of stuff in it. The Nosferatu figure, this 8-ball, and various other things. He sent me the troll 8-ball. This thing trolls me and everyone. This is like the monkey's paw 8-ball where you get your way, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is going to be a good idea. This will add to the streams, and every answer is a bad answer for everybody. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Unbelievable. So that's $8. That's an anonymous tip. Thank you for the $8 anonymous tip. Apparently, I'm going to die of gin. Even though I don't drink it anymore. There you go. Then we got another $8 tip that came in. Derek, we have no luck, but there is good news. Derek has been gone. He's come back. The bad news is we have 0 luck on PS5 or Xbox Series X. We have not gotten a single match. But we have some good news, Derek, and you're going to like this news. I got into the Street Fighter 6 beta. I'm playing it all weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm playing it all day, every 3 days. I'm just playing Street Fighter 6 like crazy this weekend.
Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away.
How cool is that? Okay. The next Magic 8 Ball. I got another $8 tip. Again from This and That. This and That is not giving up. This and That, sadly, I think he's addicted to this like gambling. This is not good. All right? I get the feeling This and That at this point needs intervention. This is his third one, and it's just going to get worse and worse. Okay? Now. So This and That did an $8 tip. He says, ask that stupid thing if you'll ever trust anyone like I trust Sophie. Let it know it's a word. What? Your text screwed up. Because he says a word, AHOR is not a word, and Lind, L-I-N-D is not a word.
Fatty fat fuck.
I can't. Yeah, I can't read the rest of that. It's not English. It's screwed up. All right, but anyway. So this tip again, This and That. Will I ever trust anyone like I trust Sophie? This is his question. Cannot predict now.
A mutated
I'll have to
creature
ask
that
again
would look
later.
like it was sitting
Remind
in
me
a
and I'll ask
wheelchair.
again. I got another $8 tip. This one from Spirit Breaker. All right. And by the way, we've hit the hat goal tonight. Guys, this is the most support I've had on a stream in like days. And we get it on a stream where I'm not playing any games because this fucking beta doesn't work.
Play the fucking game?
This is hilarious. Let's get the hat poll going. Thank you, Derek. He said, congratulations on getting into the beta. I'm very pumped about this. So, which hat is Overwatch to fail best? The beret, the cowboy hat, the fake hair hat, or the bender hat? I haven't worn the bender hat in a while. I'll throw that into the running. So, Spirit Breaker wants me to ask, will I come in last minute and make Sophie mine? What is this? You're going to swoop in and steal Sophie from This and That. All right. You're going to come in and swoop her right off her feet. Here we go. Ready? It is decidedly so. What the holy shit is going on here tonight? So Spirit Breaker is now going to get with this Sophie, stealing her right from under This and That's grasp. What is happening? This is completely out of control. Ridiculous. All right. Well, thank you all for your tips tonight.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker.
Did another one just come in?
Mark my fucking words.
Another one just came in. Chef
I'm
D just
coming
did
for you.
$8. He says,
I'm
will
gonna find
I
out who
ever
the
beat
fuck you
Returnal?
are. You
Wants me to ask the 8 ball, will
motherfucker.
Chef D
You are
ever beat
fucked.
Returnal?
Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked.
Good lord.
And
We're just going to
you
do
are
8 ball
dumb.
nights from now on. Fuck this. Fuck games, man. This shit doesn't work. We'll just fucking play with the 8 ball. All right. Ready? Will Chef D ever beat Returnal? You may rely on it. Chef D got good news. Chef D, congratulations. You're going to beat
So much
Returnal. It
work.
might take a few more years, but you're going to get it done. All right? You want to know what the best way to beat Returnal is? You ready? This is a pro tip from someone who's actually played through the entire game and toughed through it to finish it. All right, here's the best way to beat Returnal. So what you do is you go into the menu and you say, go to the main menu, quit. You go to your dashboard and you close the game and you delete it from your console. That's the best way to
I
beat
don't
it.
have money to
because
do
it
it.
totally
I
has
don't
a
have
shit
money to do
ending.
it. I
There's no
don't have
reason
money
to
to
beat
do
the
it.
game.
I don't have money to do
The
it. I don't have
gameplay's
money
good,
to do it. I
but the
don't have
ending
money
is
to
so
do it. I
bad.
don't have money to do it.
It's a waste of your time. Okay. Very nice. Thank you all. Now, you guys are voting. It looks like Bender Hat is probably going to win. Oh, we have 2 super chats that came in. We have a super chat from Real Take Sports who says, do you like wild turkey? Arnold Schwarzenegger did. I've never had wild turkey. Talking about liquor. I've never had it. Yeah, I don't know what that's like. I've never tasted it. So I actually have no clue what it tastes like to know if I would like it or not. It's strong though, right? I think it's like one of the really hard liquor, high concentration of alcohol. Well, I've never tasted it. The cat has done a super chat and says, "What is a skeleton's favorite snack? Spare ribs. Rest in peace, Overwatch 2." Yeah, I guess so. I got into one match earlier. That was it, a single match, and I couldn't even play it. And now that I want to play it,
Someone please shut up this dude who's being a
it's ridiculous
moron.
now. Thank you to the cat for the super chat. Now, it looks like we got another tip that just came in By the way, I forgot to play animations for all these. These are all 8-ball tips, so they're all going to be a $5 animation. So let's just go ahead with that. There we go. And now, we got a $10 tip from someone who wants to stay anonymous. They say, I've watched you since 2018. Your content has helped me through tough times. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Anonymous tip. Thank you for the $10 tip. Appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Andre in the chat just says, you know, hopefully the Street Fighter 6 beta works. Definitely a better chance than 5 because this is a closed beta. Exactly. It's a closed beta. So with a significantly smaller player pool, and not everyone trying to crash all the servers at once, you would think you'd have an increased chance of it actually working. Okay, so the Bender hat has won. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab the Bender hat and toss it on. All right. Thank you, Jason. You deserve it. It's, you know. He says, now I don't even care about the Overwatch 2 beta anymore. Holy shit, I'm more excited for Street Fighter 6. That's funny. It's you know what's funny? Jay just called this the Overwatch 2 beta, which you might as well fucking call it because it doesn't fucking work. You might as well call it a beta, right? It's obvious there's no fucking real test. All right, let me get the hat. Cool. Very nice. So I wonder if I click on the FAQ, if it'll tell me how stupid I was. I wonder if I click on the FAQ, if it'll tell me what characters are in this beta. Haseo, I'm playing it all weekend. I'm officially announcing it right now. Like, I've been waiting for this, and I told you guys that if I got into this beta, I was going to play it all weekend, and I am. I'm literally playing Street Fighter 6 all weekend now. That's it. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's all Street Fighter 6. I'm down. I'm totally down for that. And if people are upset with that, sorry. You know, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You have to understand something. I never get selected for this shit. Never. And this is a game that's right up my alley. Supposedly, it's the new Street Fighter. It's going to have elements from older games, newer games all combined. It's a great opportunity to test the new game before anyone else, you know, fucks with it. This is unique to me. You know what I mean? So, I'm doing it for 3 days. All right? After that, I'm going to go back to regularly scheduled gameplay. But for 3 days, this is going to be pretty exciting, I feel. Yeah, Super Chats came in. Hold on one second. Let me, you said there was a fact to click that has data on it. Is this it? This might be it. Here we go. What modes will be playable? Will offline play be possible? No, only Battle Hub is available. You will be able to access training mode while waiting for a match through standby matchmaking. No offline play is possible. Full cross-platform play will be available in the beta, it says. So you'll be able to play against people of all other formats at the same time. That's sweet. No data will be carried over to the final game, sadly. So if you earn stuff in the game, you don't keep it. Once Street Fighter 6 is fully released, linking the full release with the same Capcom ID that you played the beta in gives you a bonus gift, but they're not telling you what it is yet. Huh. Cool. Sadly, the fact does not have, like what I was looking for was data on what characters are going to be playable and everything, and I don't see that here, sadly. I would have liked that information, but I don't see it. So we got more super chats. We've got Mateo did a super chat. Says, what's worse, Overwatch 2 or this or that's life? Huh? What is worse, Overwatch 2 or this or that's life? Not sure how to answer that because I don't understand the question. Maybe we want to rephrase that. Real Take Sports did a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Real Take Sports did a super chat and said, "Big ups, all about the streamer and the bot the game." Huh? I'm so confused. I think what he's saying is big ups because this stream was about me as a streamer, not the game, because the game doesn't work.
Meow.
The cat just did a super chat. He says, "Is there a big tipper you miss? Timbo, Jeff, Lord Lamb, Battle Duck. You know, people that drop by big Skrilla." Listen, first of all, let me make something clear. I don't judge people by how much they contribute on these streams at all. If that were the case, right? There's people who are regulars on the stream that don't contribute, and I still am very happy to see them every single time they show up because they're a very positive part of this community. This is not about the level of contribution, the frequency of contribution. It's nothing about that at all. The fact that you even asked me that question, I feel is a disrespectful question because why would you know what I miss? I miss them just being a part of the streams and chatting. I don't care that they came in and they dropped a contribution. It's nice when they did. It helped out a ton, but I'm not that kind of guy. And the fact that you even said that to me, the cat, is very disrespectful, and you owe me an apology because now I'm very upset with you. Alex from Phoenix in a super chat, and he says, "What is DSP's game of the year up till now?" I don't know. I have to think about it, and I have to actually go back and recap all the games. I'll tell you, games like Stray, Midnight Fight Express, Sifu, Elden Ring stand out in my mind right now. But I need to really fully recap everything I played this week to figure that out. King says the characters that will be available for the Street Fighter 6 beta will be Luke, Jamie, Ryu, Chun-Li, Guile, Kimberly, Juri, and Ken. Wait. So Luke was for Street Fighter 5, but I never played him. Jamie's a new character. Ryu, obviously, Street Fighter. Chun-Li, Street Fighter. Guile, Street Fighter. Kimberly, Street Fighter 6. New character. Juri, Street Fighter 4. And Ken, Classic. So only one Street Fighter 4 character, huh? That's a good mix. I feel like that's a good mix of characters. That'll be a good variety of characters because if I play it 6 streams, right? Maybe I can even pick a character per stream and just focus on that one character each stream and try to get wins with that character and learn that character per stream. I mean, that's not enough streaming. Right? How many characters is that? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough. See, the thing is, like, between Ryu and Ken, I'd probably rather pick Ryu than Ken. So maybe I would just pick Ryu and skip Ken. You know what I mean? I would definitely want to play both of the new characters since it's my first opportunity to use them. I guess I'm going to have to figure out who the characters I want to completely skip. So the cat did another super chat saying, "Sorry, pimp. Don't ever call me pimp. I missed them. No hard feelings." All right, thank you for the super chat. Don't call me pimp. I'm not. I received another tip. Some crazy night tonight. I received a tip from this and that. This and that. Come on, man. No, seriously, don't do this. This and that did another $8 tip. I want to call 8Ball a hoe. Ha ha ha. The PayPal app is shitty. Oh, because he tried to type in there and it glitched. Ask it if I need someone to succeed. The solo path has been nice. Does this and that need someone to succeed in life? Or can he stay solo? So does he need someone? Yes or no? It is decidedly so. You need someone. Damn. This and that, I told you to stop asking questions to this 8Ball. You're not listening to me. And you're paying dearly. You're literally paying dearly. All right? This 8Ball is out to get you. This is like an episode of The Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt, and Outer Limits, like and Alfred Hitchcock Presents, all combined. This is the haunted 8Ball. It's out for you, man. You definitely came here for the wrong night to be asking this thing questions. Every answer has been a bad answer for you. I thank you for the tips. The support is very much appreciated. But, dude, you're getting buried by this fucking thing. I mean, I don't think you can beat the 8-ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy crap, man. Good Lord. I did see Tales from the Hood, and I actually like that movie. I think Tales from the Hood is a funny and entertaining movie. Real Take Sports did a super chat. Says, if you create a Tinder profile, what would it say? A Tinder profile. I don't even know. Wait. Tinder is just a dating app, right? It is, right? I get them all confused because I never use them. Tinder's just a standard dating app. It would say, taken, married, jealous bitch. That's what it would say. There you go. Haseo says, we make another attempt to... Scrolled off the screen. We make another attempt to play this tomorrow? Yes, I will. I will try to play again tomorrow. If this doesn't work tomorrow, I mean, should I even bother with it ever? Because if it doesn't work tomorrow, I'm playing Street Fighter 6 all weekend. So this could be the biggest failure in gaming history. If it doesn't work on day 2, and then I'm just not playing it. Right? I mean, holy shit, I gave it a try. I legitimately tried hard to play it tonight. Derek, I'm sorry someone copied your message. Obviously, it sucks when people do that, right? It really stinks. We're soulmates. The cat did another super chat saying something ludicrous that I'm not reading. So, he thinks it's funny. Some people think that the word gay is, like, still funny. Like, it's not. At one point in the past, it was used as an insult, and then it was used as a funny word. It's not. It's not funny anymore. Like, why are you using it like that? Stop that right now. Okay. Thank you, Fan of Lovecraft. You sent me an email. I'll check it out later. Okay.
Stop this!
Oh, in the chat? I missed it. I didn't see this thing you sent me in the chat. I was busy reading nonsense from the cat. He says, you say you enjoy the fact that people come here to watch your streams. I don't necessarily consider you a father, but you got me out of dark times that I've enjoyed. And again, I can't... Listen, guys. You got to understand something. All right? I can't take on any kind of ridiculous responsibility here. People are like, oh, you're like a father figure to me. Don't ever say that. That's ridiculous. All right? If anything, what I like to feel like is at least we're kind of friends. As much as you can be a friend through the internet, which is not close, right? But you can be a good acquaintance. You can help each other out. You can have fun conversation. You can cheer each other up in a bad time. You can be there for each other as a shoulder to cry on. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a close personal relationship between us. It never will be. Understand that. There's no way it could ever come to that. But I definitely feel like my streams, especially in the last 5 or 6 years, have evolved into something way more meaningful for the viewer. You know what I mean? People who told me that they've been around since I was like, doing this kind of content over 10 years ago. It was so different, right? And people who tell me that since I became an interactive streamer, they love the content, it cheers them up, they like having conversation, everything. Like, I hear you, man. Really, it is so meaningful to me to put out content that I know is meaningful to you. And I hear you, and I feel that just along with you. I really do. Like I told you guys, it's not about me playing a game. Look, right? It's about me having a good time with you. And if I felt like what I did wasn't meaningful or we weren't having a good time anymore, I would stop doing it. If anything, a night like tonight, what this may prove is that maybe recently there's just been way too much of a focus on games. Meaning this summer was slow. Maybe we didn't have to play a game every stream. You know what I mean? And the thing is, we did marathons and react to things that were different. But maybe it wasn't just about every night we got to play another game and another game, then on to the other game. Oh, people don't like that game, so they don't show up. I think that is the thing. Like, so for those of you here tonight, all right, Many of you, I'm sure you were here just to watch me play Overwatch 2, correct? Did you have a good time? I would have to think you did because we had almost 500 people on the stream all night. That's like double my usual night stream. And you stuck around. You didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't quit in droves when you realized this thing doesn't fucking work. You still hung out. So if you had a good time, right? I think you're understanding now. It doesn't really matter what kind of game I'm playing. You're going to have a good time on my streams regardless. You can come by, no matter if it's a fighting game, if it's a chill game like Disney Dreamlight Valley or Fishing and Bassmaster, or a horror game like Evil Within. You could still come by and have a great time chilling with me, because that is also one of the major reasons people come here. It's not just about a particular game. I hope that you guys kind of got that impression tonight, because I think sadly there's a misconception that if Phil's not playing an interesting game, the stream will suck. A lot of people skip the Earthbound playthrough, and I think they missed out on something great. There was a ton of fun interaction and chill vibes in that playthrough. That wasn't just necessarily about watching me play the game. It was about having a good time together and having fun discussion. You missed it. If you weren't here, you're like, oh, I don't want to see an SNES game from the 90s. Turn-based RPG is so boring. You seriously missed out, because that's not what my streams are about. There's streamers who literally sit down every night and have no idea what they're going to do. They have their viewers compete to contribute and choose what they do. Do you want me to watch this video tonight? Do you want me to play a game tonight? Do you just want to have a Q&A tonight? What do you want to do? And the viewers choose it, and that's fine. That's meaningful. You know what I'm saying? Sadly, I don't think a lot of people do. I think some people have been into this mentality that DSP is a gamer. He's always been a gamer. He always will be a gamer. It's all about the games. So if there's no games to play, it's a slow, boring summer, right? But for those who were here during the summer, we had a ton of fun. Seriously, we had a ton of fun. And it is upsetting to me that there's people who kind of like pigeonhole me or stereotype me into, this is what you do. This is it. No, we have good times, man. It's not just about the game. I hope more people understand that, especially if you were just chilling in this, or if you're watching this on demand on YouTube and you enjoyed this 2-hour extravaganza of sitting around with my thumb up my butt trying to play Overwatch 2. If you thought this was fun, this is the kind of stuff we do all the time. No exaggeration. It's just usually there's a game behind it, but it's the same kind of deal. Dog in a window to the super chat says, I hate the cat. Can you unban Bojangles? No. Dietrich did a super chat and says, thoughts on unsweet tea? Don't really like it that much. If it's a really fresh brew of unsweetened tea, if you're going to a restaurant and you're getting it with your meal, if it's fresh, then I can drink it. But a lot of the times, unsweetened tea for the mixed shit, I hate that. I like the sweeter tea. Real Take Sports to the super chat says, this is a sign you need to showcase personality. I need to showcase personality? What do you think I do every night? Again, I think that's what the point of this is to show you, if you actually show up to a stream like this, this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the game. It's about us chilling and having a good time together, rather than, oh, it was about the game. This is no different from a normal stream. You know what I'm saying? I received a ginormous tip. A $25 tip from Spirit Breaker. So let's get Spirit Breaker's animation playing, first of all. $20, biggest contribution of the night in one go here. Boom. That is disturbing as hell. Look at that Heinz ketchup coming out of the mouth. So let's get Spirit Breaker up there. That jumps us up to $151. We've hit all the tips goals. We have to very briefly have a vote for a vest because I'm only here for about another 15 minutes. So we don't really have time for much, but let's quickly. Which vest is best? Vote fast. Let's do camo, blue, red, platinum. Quickly. You must vote quickly, because I'm only going to be able to wear it for a few minutes. So Spirit Breaker says, I had a great night. This and that. I will treat Sophie right, and here is to the future. Wow. Wow. Well, Spirit Breaker, thank you for your support tonight. And this and that, I'm very sorry for your loss. Dog in a window. The super chat says, that really hurt my feelings. Why? Because I said I'm not unbanning Bojangles. No, I'm still not unbanning him. Thanks for the chat, though. Okay. Finn of Lovecrest says, what do you mean only 15 more minutes? As you know, my streams usually end around 9:15. We got absolutely no gameplay in tonight. Again, the funny part is it worked before. It absolutely worked before, and now it doesn't work all night, 2 hours straight trying. What a joke. What a failure of a game dev company Blizzard is in the modern day. They literally are an embarrassment at this point. Both of them, you know, to everything. Like, their game dev skills are just not up to par. Their corporate culture is terrible. They're run by Bobby Kotick. He sucks. You know? Like, it's like, could you name one good thing at this point? I mean, what a fucking pathetic waste of everyone's time this game is right now, right? I'm just happy that we could actually have a good stream here tonight together and not have to worry about bullshit because we actually kept each other occupied with fun, right? All right. All right, Alex from Phoenix just did a super chat. He says, I tried the delicious famous Dave's barbecue meal you had a month or two ago. It was actually several months ago. He says, it looked delicious. Gotta say, I didn't like it as much as you did, but I'm glad that I tried it. See, here's the problem, Alex from Phoenix. Famous Dave's is a franchise. And just like any franchise, all right, the quality of the food is dependent on the franchise owner and the employees and how they basically maintain their business. I'll give you an example. I've been to chain restaurants. And by the way, Platinum Vest won, so I'm going to toss this on quickly. Okay, hold on. Let me toss this on very quickly. Phew. Okay. I'm going platinum. Now I look like Bender. I've been to chain restaurants, okay, where the food is great. And then I've been to the same exact restaurant somewhere else, and it's awful. Atrociously bad. I've been to McDonald's where the food is not that bad at all. And then I've been to McDonald's where everything is completely overcooked, dry as shit, messed up. I've gone to Burger King's where the food is fresh, you know, crispy, tasty. And then you go to another Burger King, it's a fucking mess. It's a disgusting atrocity. Okay? That's the problem with franchises. Is the franchise is only as good as the franchisee, and if the parent company forces that franchisee to be good. And I'll give you an example with Burger King. They don't care. Burger King, they used to be known as the have it your way company. Okay? They used to actually be all about customer service. They have fallen apart in the last few years. There's reports. Their earnings are down. Their food quality's down. Everything's down. Wendy's has overtaken Burger King because the parent company is a piece of shit now. They don't care about anything. So they don't fix problems. They don't force their franchisees to do anything. Look at the situation with me. Completely dissatisfied with my food. Went through their customer service department for a week and a half. Got no anything. They just kept telling me the franchisee will contact you. They never did. So when I kept contacting them back, they ignored me. Right? Then you go to their Twitter account and they ignore you. It's like, what a shit company. Right? So Famous Dave's, you know, the one that I go to is quite good. The food is fresh. The food is flavorful. It's tender. It's juicy. Possibly the one you go to isn't so good. And you end up getting dry food, low flavor, no sauce. That sucks. It sucks that there's inconsistency of franchises like that. If you had a bad time, the only thing I can recommend if you did have a really bad time, if it was really bad, complain. Go to the corporate website or whatever, submit a form, complain, and hopefully that company will care enough to either make that right for you or fix it at the franchise level. They should. That should be, like, that's the fucking purpose of the parent company who franchised it out. They should be taking care of shit like that. They shouldn't just ignore you. Okay, no, we never played a match, Ghost of Jay. We've been doing this for 2 hours. I'm serious. We went between PS5 and this, back and forth, nothing. Real Take Sports to the Super Chat. I like 3-word names. Big ups to them and Baxters. There you go. Thank you, Real Take Sports, for the Super Chat. Guys, this is my last few attempts. Like I said, I'm out of here around 9:15. So if you have any final things to talk about, final questions, final contributions, final anything, now would be your chance to do it. because I'm out of here around 9:15. Okay. Best gross out horror movie: The Thing or Brain Dead? Dead Alive. Dead Alive is the best gross out horror movie. It's hard to get through without feeling like queasy because there's so much gore in it, but it's also a comedy. There's so much gore in it. It's absolutely fucking meant to be stupidly funny. So I agree with you on Dead Alive. Derek says he really liked the customization station that happened in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 using your fight money to eventually customize your characters. He hopes that'll be in Street Fighter 6. I think, from what they're saying, that's in Street Fighter 6, but it's only in the single-player mode with your created character. So the more you play through the single-player mode, you're going to earn things to equip to your character to make them look different. You're also going to unlock moves, like legit moves from before. Like if you beat E Honda, you may unlock the headbutt, and now you can have the sumo headbutt in your move set for the rest of the single-player game. But you know, there's so many questions, like how long is the single-player? Or is it really just kind of a mode thrown in there to say it's there and it's not a major focus? Or will it be amazingly robust? Will it be a 20-hour single-player campaign that'll blow your socks off and make this game really feel like a bang for your buck, right? I haven't heard anything about earning, like, fight money to buy customizables for your character because they want to sell those skins. Remember, Street Fighter V had an insane amount of sellable skins, and I personally complained about them because I found that they were very intrusive to the gameplay. A lot of them just completely changed how the character looked, had these weird things moving around them that would be distracting. You can't even tell where the hitbox is for the characters sometimes. And I didn't like that about Street Fighter V. I would think since they made an insane amount of money with those, they're not going to change that. So they're not going to give you free customizables. You know what I'm saying? They're probably going to limit you to what you can do with your character. Haseo says, if Street Fighter 6 beta goes good, would I get the season pass? I mean, I got to play the main game. If the beta is good, I'll definitely buy the main game. If I buy the main game and I like it, then I'll consider buying the season pass. I'm not doing that shit anymore where I buy things early like an idiot. You know, that's how you burn yourself. How many people today bought Overwatch 2, the $40 version, the Battle Pass version, and haven't played the game today? Right? So what the fuck? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not. I'm going to wait for the game to earn my trust and earn my belief that there's value, and then I'll invest in it. So I'll play the beta. We'll see how I like it. That'll help me determine what I think about the next version of the game. You know what I mean? We'll go step by step. Tyler says, I like chilling your streams. Keeps my mind off stressful things in life. That's why I always stop by. Sounds good, Tyler. Impoverished Baxter says, it's weird because some people have been playing this all day with no problems, and others have been trying to join all day and can't play. Do you understand why? Because those who played never stopped. So they're holding those spots, and no one else can get in. That's what it is. It's going to take a few days for the hype to this to die down, and as soon as the hype for this dies down, you're going to have dramatically less people trying to play, and then everyone will be able to play whenever they want. But the problem is right now, everyone wants to play, and a certain group of people are holding the spots. It's exactly what it is. Real Take Sports, the Super Chat saying, think you can game longer than Tom Brady plays at 45? Listen, I already talked about your obsession with Tom Brady, all right? Go kiss his poster for a few hours and come back to me and tell me what happens. Derek, of course. He says, this stream it has more support than Evil Within. This is the most supported stream I've had since Saturday, which was the marathon, okay? And then before then, I couldn't even tell you the last time I hit the full tip skull. It's been a while. So it's much appreciated. I needed this support. I need this support for this coming weekend. Like I said, let's hope with the Street Fighter 6 beta now, I'm going to play it this weekend, that people will come out to support those beta streams, and I'll have a good weekend because I really need it. It'll be very good if we do. But obviously, this is pretty exciting, right? Pretty exciting. I'm going to get into this exclusive beta and be able to explore the future of Street Fighter with all of you. All right, this is the last attempt, guys. After this, fuck this game. What a piece of dog shit. We'll reconvene tomorrow and try again. But again, I'm not wasting a whole stream tomorrow on this. So if this doesn't work again tomorrow morning, then we're going to do more Evil Within. And then again, we'll try it on the late stream. If it doesn't work on the late stream, you know. This is an insane joke right now. Like, what a fucking... How hilarious. Jade, I will be playing with Jury over the weekend. That's one of the characters I want to use. I don't exactly know when, but I definitely want to try Jury as a character over the weekend. I liked Jury in Street Fighter 4. The double charge, remember you charge her projectiles? So you could do her jump in, normal, release, another normal, release, and then you could do her windmill kick. And it was a giant combo that was really fun. And she had the air juggle, the air punch that would juggle, and then you could do either the fireball or the windmill kick after that, and that would work. But from what I'm to understand, they made Jury very similar to her Street Fighter 4 build, where she has high combo ability. I guess in Street Fighter 5, they took all her combos away. Oh, that's a good idea. Take a character known for her fast combos and remove them from the game. That's just genius game design, right? So apparently in this one, Street Fighter 6, they're bringing back her old build, and she plays much similar to Street Fighter 4. People are already realizing you could do like double low medium punch it combos into itself to then do a big combo after. So this should be fun. All right. Pencil says, you know what? I want you to know, even though, the game didn't work tonight, I still had a good time. Chilled and had a good time and had fun. I agree with you. That's exactly what it's about. Derek, you have a good night. Yes, no sleep, real vibes. That was disgusting. I'm really sorry, guys. Yes, no sleep, real vibes. This is a closed beta. It was selection. It was supposed to be random select. So I got lucky. I got actually selected in a random select for this beta. I'm shocked and delighted because I never get selected for this stuff. Really, I never do. If I could recommend a scary game to play the Halloween season, where I rank Alien Isolation, pretty scary. You got to keep in mind, though, that Alien Isolation is not a combat game. It's meant to be an avoidance game where you're trying to avoid the enemies in most cases. And I like the fact that it's not just the alien. There's other enemies as well. I won't spoil what those are for those who didn't play the game. But it definitely keeps the spirit alive for those kind of like sci-fi horror. It's a very good game in that regard. Good night, Mateo. Thank you. It says I will not be here tomorrow for the daytime stream, but he wishes me the best of luck in trying to get a match. I appreciate that. Chantel says, if this is a joke, she's playing on PC. Her husband is on console. She did get in and get some matches, but her husband didn't get a match all day. Amazing. PS4 works. My wife played it earlier. PS4 works. What a serious turd. Right? Yeah, the stream jumped for a second there. I don't know what happened. I think the stream went whoop and then right back up. It's back now. How scary is Visage? That game is fucking scary. Visage is legit scary. It scares the crap out of me. When I was playing that game and I saw some of the creepy stuff coming after me, I actually got chills, and that never happens, and I actually got chills seeing the ghosts stare at me and stuff. Significantly scary. Pretty good game. What the hell are you talking about? Will I ever replay Deadly Premonition? Maybe one day. It runs like shit on the version I played. I don't know if they ever remade it in a better version. I don't know. Maybe I would replay it at some point in the future. All right. So, I hope you enjoyed all 3 hours that I attempted to play Overwatch 2 today. What a fucking joke. What an embarrassment. What a stupid waste of time for everyone. I'm just happy, right? Oh, I just turned myself off. I'm just happy that I have an audience that likes chilling with me, that doesn't mind killing time, playing this broken embarrassment of a fucking game. Blizzard should be ashamed of themselves. They seriously, at this point, need to reassess who they are as a company and a game developer in general. Because this is just a fucking, at this point, it's just like, I wish I could have said, oh, I'm so appalled and shocked because this is the exception. No, this is the rule now with them. This is the rule with Blizzard, that they don't know what they're doing anymore. Okay? This isn't like, oh, what a shocking twist that this didn't work at launch day. I told you guys all week it wasn't going to work. I literally said, how do you expect 1 million people are going to try to log in on launch day and play this game when they need to integrate all of their fucking Battle.net accounts at once, right? It doesn't make any sense. It's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard when it comes to this. It's the dumbest game. It's the dumbest thing. They fucked it up. All right? I'll try again tomorrow. All right? I'll try again. Guys, thank you. I hope that you enjoyed chilling with me all day today. Please have a good night. Tomorrow we will turn it on again and give it another shot. And again, if it doesn't work, we'll just play some more Evil Within. Get some horror for Halloween. All right, guys? Thanks, and I'm sorry I couldn't play it. Darn. Okay. So, everyone, what I would like to say is for those of you who are here live, thank you so much because that was really nice. It was a fun, interactive stream. Despite the fact we played no games, we still had a lot of fun, and we all got to make fun of Blizzard for sucking ass. And, of course, the added bonus, right, of getting in to the Street Fighter 6 closed beta is super awesome and super positive. So that's going to be all weekend, all right? So here's the deal. Right now, I'm literally going to upload 2 hours of me trying to play this. Yes. I don't know if anyone will watch it, but it should still be entertaining, okay? Tomorrow, we'll do the level 1 podcast in the morning. We'll try to play again, okay? If it works, nice, right? If it doesn't, what are you going to do? We'll switch over. We'll play more Evil Within. And then tomorrow night, again, if it doesn't work, I mean, how many times are we going to waste our time? Like I told you guys, I'm off Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm playing Street Fighter 6. So this game has one more day to be played before it has no chance to be played till next week. So it better fucking shape up or ship the fuck out. You know what I mean? Okay. Guys, thank you so much for all of your support tonight. Please have a good evening. I appreciate everyone supported the stream tonight. It was very nice of you. And I hope to see you all in the morning when we try again. All right? Thank you. Peace out. Good night. See you in the AM. Later. Say goodbye. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
say goodbye.
brought levity to each other's lives. But there's a lot more to life than that, and I realized that in these last few years. And we just became very different people. And so we had nothing in common overnight. It's very strange, but that happened.